Welcome back to another episode of the Party Crew D&D. Last we left off, our party um, managed to get through the temple of the Monkey King, um, and unfortunately, it was found out that a baboon was murdered in the temple by your party, and Krogan was exiled from the Mila tribe, with the only place left to go with the crew. So you all took off on your little dinghy and rode further down the river and came across a town that was being burned. You found that the Pale Riders' forces have made it this far down Lyceum, um, and are forcing people to join their cause or fall. So that is what you guys experienced. You managed to circumvent a whole situation there. You went around it and instead encountered some of the Pale Riders' people further up the river, at a great bridge in which you all prevailed and you managed to take a prisoner.
Okay, I'm at the prisoner, so what I'm gonna do is I'm immediately gonna gag him with something and tie him up,
Go on.
and then once I tie him up, I'm gonna look in his mouth and see if there's a weird tooth like those other guys bit down on and killed themselves with.
No weird teeth. No weird teeth found.
Okay, I'll take the gag out.
So here you see, you took one of the people out of the boat, correct? Or was it
It
someone
was one of the archers, the one I'm
Ah,
by up
that's
there.
right. Um, yeah, so you also recall that Krogan brutally murdered every single person that was in the boat, kind of underneath the bridge. Krogan raged and just absolutely obliterated them. So you're left kind of with this whole bridge in shambles. It has been wall of fired. There are some cinders kind of, and some flames still kind of burning lightly, and you have that one archer at your disposal, and he just kind of like looks up at you, and he's panting heavily because he's taken a ton of damage. Um, and he looks up at you, and behind his mask, you can hear him just seething. Or did you rip
Take
the mask off? I'm
take his
assuming.
mask off.
And
What does
so
it look
underneath,
like?
you see the face of an elf, a dark-haired elf, young. He looks very young, probably like 17 or 18. It looks like just some commoner you would find um, out in Careverell or something. And he's just looking up at you, absolutely livid, but also fear in his eyes.
What's the matter?
And he begins to speak Elvish, and he just starts like
I speak Elvish.
running his mouth at you. He's just like, "You killed my people. You're gonna pay for this. They're gonna come for you, and they're gonna kill you. You cannot stop the Pale Riders' forces."
Oh, well, I'm sure you've all killed more people than us. So I just grab him and start dragging him.
Oh my gosh! And he's just like starting to cuss you out as you drag him along.
Gonna drag him down to the bottom where everybody else is.
Okay, so
Hold on,
you
the oven's beeping.
some
Not the oven.
oh just
Mm-hmm.
okay. Maynard takes this young boy and drags him down to the rest of the group.
Just gonna throw him down in front of everybody.
And he kind of falls face forward. His face kind of lands on the stone, and he looks up at the rest of the group, and he just starts once again going off on everybody, seething, and he kind of goes around to each face and like spits kind of in your general directions, until he stops at Kilgore, and his eyes get wide. He looks up and he says in common, "I thought you were dead."
No. I'm sorry.
So you came back with a vengeance, huh? To kill us all?
I don't know anything you're talking about, dude.
We will never stop hunting you.
What did I do?
And he just looks away at the rest of you and just keeps going on about how the Pale Rider's coming and you can't stop the Pale Rider, and continues continues on that tirade.
Ugh,
We want to question him?
yeah. What exactly do we want to question him about?
Maybe what the Pale Rider's doing, or where he's going next. I don't know.
Yeah. Um,
What are you all doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We're trying to bring people to truth. We're trying to bring them to the path of righteousness.
They were killing people, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they will.
Demolishing
They have.
cities.
Demolishing cities, yeah.
an interesting
Demolish.
righteousness.
Yeah, your brand of justice is righteousness is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Seems like you're more just destroying things. I don't know.
Those that don't follow the path of righteousness will fall.
Huh.
That's real interesting.
Dang, looks like the ones that did follow it just fell.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
There will be many losses for the cause, but that is the price we have to pay.
What is this cause?
We must right the wrongs. We must bring back the truth of Nelia. We must purge this land of any untruth.
Do we know anything about the truth of Nelia?
From what Elodia has told you, Azamantis, the Pale Rider, was a religious zealot. He completely opposes kind of the current like church, you would say, of Nelia, which is based in Kervarel, and they also oppose any sort of acceptance of non-elves. So they're kind of elf exclusionary. With that being said, they primarily will target half-elves. They hate half-elves with an absolute passion. They believe that the followers of Nelia and Nelia's church can only be managed by true elven blood, and like through this kind of bloodline of the founder of Nelia's church. So they've got this real like weird view on that, and so that is kind of why they've marched forth, or that's why they're saying they've marched forth. But they've continued from Kervarel all the way down to Lyceum, amassing people. They marched on Narncross first because Narncross is a known safe haven of kind of tolerance of half-elves and things like that. It's kind of a blended city. Even the royal family kind of consists of both elves and half-elves, so it was a primarily elven-driven, like Prince Sugaharan, his whole family. You also met the queen back in Ilijan. They were all elves, and so it seems that that was kind of a targeted point of rage for Azamantis's people because they were elves allowing all of this interbreeding and whatnot. Anyway.
So where you from, buddy?
He just kind of looks at you, daggers in his eyes. I'm from Kervarel, the rightful land of Nelia.
Uh-huh. So did you just like join this cause out of a desire to, or were you too threatened with death?
I joined on my own volition.
Nice. Ugh.
So you're just racist.
Ugh.
I see.
He looks at you and
I'm gonna-
he says, "The elven bloodline must be preserved."
Right, I'm gonna summon
That
a
is the
battle
law.
axe. Just kind of be like, are we done with him, or
We can really quickly unpreserve your bloodline there, buddy. So I'd maybe be more cooperative with us.
And he looks up into the air and he says, "Nelia, accept me into your hands."
Really. Real brave.
well, now I'm not gonna do it.
Do we need Right? Yeah, exactly. What do we need? Do we need anything else interesting from this guy? Like,
I mean, it could be useful to take him with us to the meeting.
oh,
They'd probably love to have him.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you want to go to Nelia? Not happening.
Okay, dangle him off the boat. I want to hold him up by his feet and just let his head hang, let his
Do-
like
Do a
upper
little
body hang in
strength
the
check.
water.
Do a little strength check
God.
here.
Ooh, strength.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just torture this guy?
Oh my God.
How's a 12?
Okay, so Silas, you kind of go to like try to pick him up. He's a little heftier than you anticipate, and so you go to kind of tip him off the side of the boat and dip his head in, and he just falls head first into the water. Unfortunately, he is tied up, so he like his head kind of pokes out of the water for a minute. He's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. He's kind of starting to drown.
Oh no.
I'll reach in and wrap him up.
Okay. Oh gosh. So Maynard, you kind of you take one arm and hoist him up. Gently, will you get the French fries? Anyway. And so he kind of like coughs ferociously, and he's kind of sitting at the bottom of the boat.
It wasn't what I intended, if that helps.
Just go ahead and kill me. Send me to the great land of Sobernand, where I can forever be by Nelia's side.
Why would we do anything that you want? In fact, like, the more you keep telling us that, the more likely we're not going to do that. So I'd watch it.
Azamantis will accept your forgiveness.
Okay, can I just like
Bullshit.
gag him?
Gag him.
Can I just
Okay.
like
Yeah, so Silas, you throw a gag around his mouth, and he just starts
getting a phone call?
Oop, it's mask.
So that just happened. Currently gagged.
Oof. Well, I guess hauling him to this meeting might be a fun idea. I'm sure people there can get more info out of him.
I'm gonna take the gag out of his mouth and ask him more questions.
Okay.
So, where did you join up? How long you been a part of this crew?
I've been with him for 4 months now.
How long ago did Helen's place get attacked?
A couple years.
Okay. Cool. So, can you give us like your best sales pitch for joining the Pale Rider?
Are you mocking me?
No, I just want to know why people are intrigued. What do you tell these people to get them to all join? Seems like he's amassing a lot of forces rather quickly.
Should I even waste my breath on you? Are you actually going to hear it out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I asked you.
Fine. Our great leader Azamantis believes in a world that is safe from any persecution, from any harm coming to Nelia's people.
When you say Nelia's people, do you mean only elves?
The elves have been persecuted for far too long. They've been pushed aside from Rolaria Camerden Varel's bloodline. And now we are not the keepers of this religion anymore. We are not the keepers of Nelia's love, like it rightly should be. Nelia's love has been steered away from its rightful place. And so now we are here to right it. But beyond that, the elves had sullied themselves. Those that desecrate the bloodlines have no place with us. But we will permit others to join, and we will right the wrongs that have been created, and there will be a new age of learning, a new age of wisdom, and eternal wisdom will flow down from Raloon's tree. And so we will all be kept safe from those forces that attack us from the outside.
Uh-huh.
So
Nice.
I can't join since I'm a human, right?
You can join, but you cannot become one of the priesthood.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So I don't really understand the whole like persecution complex. Honestly, being you're persecuting people, so it's kind of weird.
We're not truly persecuting. We're righting wrongs. And if that means violence, then so be it.
Endurance is just given the meanest side eye right now, like most vile side eye.
Bombastic
So-
side eye.
No, like, the
Offensive.
The more you listen to this kid, you're just like, this is a kid. Like, this is
This
a
kid's-
teenager.
He's just spitting out stuff he's heard.
Yeah.
You
Can I-
are brainwashed. Brainwashed.
So
Consensus.
can I join as a half elf?
And he looks at you and absolutely shoots you this ferocious look. And he spits at your feet and he says,
I'm gonna cut off one of his feet.
"Oh God, Silas!
It's kind
Oh
of
my God!" So Silas just picks up his axe and just goes, and this guy just goes, "Ah!" He's just like screaming.
I'm gonna try my best to
screaming.
spit in his open mouth while he's screaming.
Oh my gosh! And you just get this absolute,
oh,
and it lands right in his mouth, and he's just like doesn't even pay attention to it. He's screaming in pain and just like clutches. He's trying. Actually, he can't even clutch it because he's been bound, and so he's just got his foot. Where did you cut? Where did you cut?
Let's go like.
Oh
Half
gosh.
of his foot. Oh my God!
Yeah.
oh,
Because then the
Okay.
rope would fall off, you know?
Oh my
oh,
gosh!
oh.
So half of his foot is just like dangling there. It's still stuck together with some sinews, but other than that, this thing is absolutely mutilated.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I must have slipped.
Yeah, my
Dirty
people.
half-blood! Of course!
Ugh.
All of you will perish by Azamantis' hand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Heard it before. Ugh. You got issues, kid. Got some real issues.
He's just like crying at this point,
Yeah.
stomping the stub like in pain.
Poor baby.
You're not getting any sympathy from us there, buddy. Sorry. You're lucky you're alive right now. I guess you want to be dead, but we're not going to let that happen, so.
We keep rowing.
Keep rowing. And slowly, there's just a pool of blood piling, like at the bottom of the boat. It's just getting
Ew.
everywhere.
I'll just reach back every now and then, cast prestidigitation.
God.
Yeah. How much blood is it? Is it like a concerning amount of blood?
It's a lot of blood. You just
I
hacked
don't
off
know,
half
like,
his foot.
I mean, hey guys, if we want him alive for this meeting, we might want to like, cauterize it a little. I could do something like that, just.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I get the exact term correctly. Hold on.
Cast fireball on his foot.
Cast fireball.
Oh
Listen,
no.
Savannah, I'll permit you to be able to conjure
Okay,
spells
I'm
because
just
you've
gonna
got enough
conjure-
fire spells under your belt if you were to just do like a little something.
I'm just gonna conjure Torch's foot, just a little meanly.
Yeah, so you place your hands on it and you do like heat metal or something and
Yeah.
you put your hand on his foot and it just begins to like your hands glow and he just begins to scream and after a few seconds his screams kind of die down and like you've charred his foot and so he like straight up can't even feel it anymore and so he at this point his eyes just kind of like fall back and he's just like panting heavily.
What a pussy.
Oh. Mm.
You're getting no sympathy from us here, buddy. Ugh.
Misha looks around at you guys and she's just like, guys, that was pretty brutal even for y'all. I mean, like, that was pretty bad.
I mean, he kind of is a horrible person. Like Silas said, he's a racist, and no,
It was only a foot, not even the whole foot.
that's true. See, he's got half of it, it's just a little charred nub.
You can't even make a peg leg for that. Like, I don't even know what you're supposed to do there. Like,
Mishra, back in my day, the things I would do to these. Granted, you guys softened me a little bit. But man, back in my prime, you should have seen what I would do to these guys.
what you do, Silas?
Ooh,
Anyway,
ominous. Eh. He deserved it though, so whatever. Just hope he doesn't die before we get to this freaking meeting. I'd like to know some more about these guys. Sick of seeing them around.
If he needs a peg leg, we can just cut the rest of it off.
Just hop on the bone.
Wow.
We'll whittle the peg leg out of his tibia or something.
My
Oh,
gosh.
gosh.
Brutality. Oh, man.
only to the racists.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly.
Misha kind of sits over in the corner and she's like, do we not give him any sort of leeway since he's like a
Nope.
minor?
No,
No.
Mishra, my people had a saying for people like him and people that do things like he does. It's fuck around and find out. Truly.
He's a dirty cunt.
Can't
Yes.
fix stupid.
No, you can't. Exactly. You can harm stupid, which is honestly sometimes a better idea than
Brings me great pleasure.
She looks over at Maynard, makes eye contact with Maynard.
I'm just rowing.
silence.
So with that being said, you guys continue rowing, and I had said previously you had kind of you've exited the area that was really warm. That kind of whole jungle area you were in where it was extremely warm, and as you've left, the foliage has become a lot more like deciduous and has become a little bit more what you're used to, and even more so at this point. It begins to get colder, a lot more similar to what you would expect for this time of year. And so you're probably at about 50 degrees, and then you go another 15 minutes down the river and it's like 40, and you get like an hour down the river and you're starting to get into like 30s probably. It's getting chilly.
Yeesh.
So,
I'll say to the kid, say, you know anything about portals or anything? Any rifts to other planes?
no.
Okay.
Know anything about that other than those people of Narncross, those desecrators. They were supposed to be watchers of planes or something.
Now they're gone, so who knows what's gonna happen.
I mean, I guess the Sunders is what they would watch. Is that what you're talking about?
I guess, yeah. I think so.
Well, anyway, there were more popping up, so obviously they weren't even doing their job correctly. Probably because they didn't have the backing of Nelia behind them.
Well, because they were half-breeds.
Exactly.
Lovely.
Makes sense.
He kind of like leans forward to Maynard and says, tell me, do you want to live?
Yeah, I do.
See that, and listen, you help me get out of here.
You're too quiet.
If you help me out of here, I'll help you.
Help me do what?
I'll let you live.
You will let me live. You're so kind.
I'll tell them that you rescued me and that you were the only one that was kind to me.
Who are you gonna tell?
People of Asmentus. They'll spare you.
Can you tell Asmentus himself?
He kind of like looks at you suddenly with a knowing look because he finally realizes kind of what's happening right now. You're toying with him, and he looks at you and he says, "May your soul burn."
But you're very misunderstood. You have been manipulated. And from what I can tell, if we let you go back to Asmentus, after knowing what had happened back there to all of you, he would probably kill you, wouldn't he?
No,
Do you believe that?
I do. I
Roll
do believe it.
insight check.
Ooh.
3.
Yeah, he seems to be really believing that.
All right. Well, I think us getting you away from them is actually helping you. So
And he just kind of like looks away from you.
thank us later. And I just keep rowing.
Row, row, row your boat.
With that being said, you guys continue down the river. Any other conversations want to be had?
What does Elodia think about this situation?
Elodia's just absolutely staring daggers through this man, and she leans over to Silas and says, "Silas, I may not agree completely with your methods. But that kid deserved that."
Oh yeah, there's much more.
Any other side conversations as we go down the river?
I'm still confused as to how this little munchkin knows me. Right? You said he knew what?
I mean, he seemed to.
Oop.
I want to know the answer to this.
Tell me.
Ow.
Are you gonna talk to him?
Me? Oh, yeah. maybe. How do you know me, you little bitch?
And he looks at you and he says, "You traitor!
From
You're a
what?
traitor!
How did I become a traitor?
You know what you did."
I have amnesia.
Those people back there, I saw you sneaking out with them. And they did too.
Sneaking out with what people?
Don't act like you don't know anything.
Okay, well, it's not an act.
Okay, well, first of all,
Just help me out before I cut your testicles off and end your family line.
and Silas is a little taken aback with that one.
He looks at you and says, "You took those people and you helped lead them off."
Off to where? You need to be more specific.
What people?
Well, I hope you know that those people were slaughtered.
Who were slaughtered? What do you mean?
Those people you helped escape.
Who the fuck are these people?
The people back in that town.
Why do you? I'm so confused. I.
You're being kind of vague there, buddy. I think she genuinely doesn't have an idea of what you're talking about.
I
So
don't.
specifics would be nice. While you have another foot that looks kind of nice. I don't know. Might need to go.
At this
We
moment,
hired you.
Oh,
We hired you because we thought you were one of the best swords people in the land. and all you did was betray us.
Oh, so I was supposed to kill people for you or something? Or what?
Yes,
Who was I trying to kill?
whoever stood in our way.
Okay, well, then
We
who
trusted
did...
you to lead us.
Oh, did I lead people into battle and they all died?
Oh, is it one of those?
Is that it?
I'll put it plain and simple for you.
Please. Please do.
We hired you because you were good with a sword. You were one of our captains. And it turns out that you stabbed us in the back and helped lead people away from us. You warned them ahead of time. And for that, I thought you were executed.
Sounds like a good group of people to stab in the back.
Damn.
You will not be offered a pardon, and your soul will burn.
I at this moment grab a knife and cut the man's testicle off.
Oh my gosh!
Ah,
Just one. Just
I
one.
feel like that's a
Yes.
multiple step process.
like we need some rolls for that.
Just
Kilgore.
easy access to the testicle.
Kilgore, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Hold on. Hold on. I have to get back to the thing.
Oh no.
Just down the waistband and off in one smooth motion.
I just felt for the testicle and chopped one. Hold on. Where is this at on here? Hold on.
It's an ability check.
Okay, and then I just click on it.
Yeah.
18.
Oh my god! So Kilgore very rapidly grabs a knife from her belt, goes over, slices the front of this guy's pants off, opens him up, and very deftly cuts a testicle out.
I know how to handle balls, my guys. Back in my day. No, I'm just kidding.
Holding one.
He's screaming. He's screaming.
I
And-
shove it in his
Why?
mouth to shut him up.
Oh my god!
You said what?
I said I shove it in his mouth to shut him up.
And he just spits it out. And at this point, he's like squirming at the bottom of the boat. He's trying to worm his way over to the side of the boat. And he's like halfway over the side, trying to throw
Okay.
himself over.
I think we're getting a little out of hand here.
Okay. Well, Kilgore grabs him, and he's back in the boat regular.
Okay.
and he's back to normal and he is calm and chill.
So
He is bleeding. This man is bleeding, and there is blood all over the bottom of your boat.
it's okay. It's just a paper cut.
Can
Are
I
we,
burn him again?
are we trying to cauterize his balls now?
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Maybe this time just like heat up like a sword or something and touch it to his testicle.
Oh,
Not like
Oh
actually
my
char
gosh.
his dick off or anything.
It's getting out of hand.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This is getting wild. So anyway, I'll just assume that you managed to cauterize that in some way or another. And at this point, he just like falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Good. Dirty bitch.
Holy shit.
Does this story mean I'm free and clear from you guys thinking I'm a bad person?
You say as you just are holding
I mean,
his testicle.
It's just on the
don't know if
middle of the floor.
I don't know if you're a good person, but I don't think you're with the Pale Rider.
Hey, I don't think she's racist.
The methods are a little harsh, but yeah, I mean, he didn't seem to like you, so I guess that's a good thing.
My methods work. It was effective.
This is effective. and Quiet now. Damn. Damn.
Now-
well,
And Misha's just sitting on the side of the boat like,
This man's new name is Half Sack.
Oh god. All right. So half sack sits at the bottom of the boat, passed out.
I want to call him Uno.
Oh, I like that even better. What's the Spanish word for balls? Uno.
Huevos.
Hey, huevos. No huevo.
Oh
Uno
god.
huevo. Oh my gosh. Mask pops into your head, Silas,
Oh,
and he's
hello.
just like, your company is becoming increasingly strange.
She's pretty hardcore. Yeah.
Your two new ones are particularly strange. Also referring to Krogan.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
As long as they stay in line,
They-
I'll permit them to
some-
travel alongside you.
I don't know if staying in line is exactly what they're, but hopefully they shouldn't cause too many issues. It'll be
Do
a
not-
very different line that they're crossing than Elodia.
Do not introduce them as champions of Mask.
Understood.
Introduce them as security or something to that effect.
Understood. That's a wise decision.
And with that, Mask kind of disappears.
Imagining like the arrows just smells like burnt ass meat right now, which is it's even more gnarly.
It's just freaking cold out here, and it smells like burnt meat, and you guys are just like traveling. And at this point, Maynard, there are a couple bends in the river and a couple forks. So you might need to consider your path.
Considering it.
So Maynard, you pull out your map, and you're looking, kind of at the point in which the Tower of Telethos is rumored to be. And the point they pointed at, that didn't make any sense anyway, was a place called, let me look. Let me find it. Mount Offendra.
Okay.
It appears to be a mountain. Now, at this point, you guys have kind of gotten out of the plains that were kind of out by the ocean, and it's begun to get a little bit more hilly, and even further ahead, you do begin to see mountains kind of peeking their way over the horizon. Looks like you have a good ways to travel still, but looks like you're getting closer to your destination. It's just a matter of trying to figure out which one is Mount Offendra.
So we could figure that out.
Try do a little history check with advantage because you are a cartographer man.
Um, 19.
Okay, perfect. So you recall in your studies of the landscape that you kind of did some prepping in your time in the cities. You kind of made sure to get a good layout of Lycosium continent as a whole. And so you know that Mount Offendra is one of the largest mountains kind of within that little range right there, that chain. And it's before you get to Palladian. So you're kind of thinking to yourself, okay, so I can expect this tower to be on a mountain somewhere. And you get your bearings and you are able to steer everybody in the right direction, steer the boat in the correct route. So you guys continue along, and the mountains begin to get larger in view. And at this point, the winds begin whipping. It is very cold. the edges of the river are somewhat frozen. You can see ice kind of beginning to form on the sides. And even further still as you go along, there are chunks of ice floating in this river.
Is the land beside us, like, would it lead up to the mountain?
Yeah.
Do you want to go on land from here?
I would much appreciate that.
Right, well, let's pull it over.
Heave ho over to port or starboard or one of those. I forget. I get them mixed up. That way. That way. So Captain Misha kind of directs you to go off to the side. She says that looks like a good spot to dock. Looks like it is deep enough. And so she directs you over that way, and immediately it just goes through some ice.
How long were we sailing?
And
Sorry.
it was a long time. It probably took you a few days by boat, whether it was between the big boat or the small boat.
Long rest has happened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
It's
All right.
it's been a while.
Making sure.
So you just hear a and then all of a sudden you watch as part of the wood is kind of like stabbed. You see a chunk of ice jutting through the side of your boat right now. And cold, icy water begins to fill the bottom.
Oh no. How far are we from land? Or are we on land at this point?
You're pretty dang close to land, but your boat is rapidly filling with icy waters.
Abandon ship, and Endurance is just gonna immediately like herself out of the boat onto the bank.
Oh.
Can I pick up the little dude?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm picking up the dude now.
Okay, dude has been picked up and he is icy. He did not dress for this weather.
Okay. That sucks.
I
I think we need to go start a fire somewhere.
Ooh.
Heat this bitch up.
So Maynard, you see on your map, it looks to be there's like you're looking a little bit closer and there's a tiny like village on the map. Called the village of Iverson. And so what?
Make that up.
Yeah.
Village of
Iverson.
Iverson.
Yeah. Did I make it up on the spot? Yeah, I did.
It's the village of White Iverson.
Yeah. I was listening to Posty last night. What? Who said that? I don't know. Anyway, I think I've actually named multiple towns Iverson, but just ignore that. I feel like I've had
It's a
multiple.
chain. It's
I think I've
fine.
had a couple of them. Anyway, this is a very famous dude in this world, Iverson, right? Anyway, so you see that there's a very small place, kind of at the base of this mountain, and so that is on your map.
Oh, we can go to this town. Maybe find a place to stay. Is it nighttime or?
It's getting close.
Sounds like a good idea. How far are we from it, you think?
Probably like it's probably a good trek inland, but it's the closest thing you could find. Because there's snow on the
decent
ground
ways.
is definitely starting to form drifts, and the winds are very significant.
Should we not like set up camp for the night or something? Or would you? Or is it too dangerous?
Do I think we would make it there?
Probably
Or
like an hour and a
night?
half or two hike.
Okay,
Okay.
we can make it.
Handle that, yeah.
So you guys kind of begin the trek inland. Great pine trees begin to loom overhead, and these giant, jagged mountains kind of cross the skyline. It's probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. The sun is beginning to set, but the clouds overhead are so thick that it's a little bit darker than it normally would be anyway. So you continue along and you get about 30 minutes kind of down the way. And there hasn't really been any sort of path. You've just kind of been traversing these thick woods. And eventually you do come to kind of a lower spot, and it looks like the trees are kind of gone from this area, and it looks like it's probably a path buried under snow. So you kind of follow this path, and you can only assume that it does lead to an establishment. So you continue onward, and you cross paths with it looks like a wagon kind of off to the side that looks like it has been long since used. It is in tatters. It's got a canvas kind of over the top that's in tatters. It looks to be completely abandoned. You see that there are skeletal remains of a horse strapped to the front of it. And yeah, just like this old wagon.
The scary sign.
A little ominous. Huh. Sure.
Burr? Is that what you said?
I
Burr. Yeah.
Okay. Creepy.
Must not be many people travel out here.
Thanks.
Evidently not.
Let's hope the town's still there.
Is it like getting dark at all, or is it still light out?
It's still getting very dark. Like it's getting dark like quicker and quicker. So, you keep moving forward, for another probably 30 minutes, and up ahead you see a town on the horizon, kind of, in a clearing of trees, kind of built at the foot of this mountain. It looks like half of it was built kind of on an upward slope, and part of it was built kind of in the valley. And you see these, some tall buildings. You see a windmill. You see kind of all the makings of a town, and as you approach it, the gates are wide open. Oh, I didn't change that music, but that's appropriate, I guess. Anyway, so you see the gates wide open, the banners tattered, flapping in the wind. Um, this place looks extremely abandoned.
Can I like do a perception check?
Go ahead.
Okay. It's creepy. All right. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's see. Could be worse. Could be worse. All right. That is a. Is that 17? 17. Not terrible.
Yeah, so you kind of look around, and this place looks like it has been abandoned for a long time. But as you're looking around, you do notice like a barrel kind of sitting towards the front, or several barrels that appear to be kind of new-ish or newer. It looks like there's some like freshly cut wood stacked on top of them. But that is about it.
Like freshly cut. Like.
Well, it doesn't look like, you look at firewood and it's like, oh yeah, that firewood's been cut for a long time. Well, this is still kind of light in color.
Mm. Do I hear anything? Like any signs? Are there any lights on or anything?
You don't see any lights, you don't really hear anything, but you're also kind of on the outskirts of this town. It's surrounded by kind of a wooden poled fencing gate.
I'll just mention firewood. Firewood looks kind of recent, but other than that, it looks mostly abandoned. Might want to keep our eyes out. And I'll just kind of like, I'll go ahead and like go in front or whatever and start like looking around.
Yeah, okay, so you kind of go in front. Everybody else kind of heading and following in suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick little break.
Onion
Okay.
ground grass.
So,
The tism, I'm
You-
sorry.
you enter the city, or this town, as it were. So the wind whipping the gates, kind of, you hear this tap, tap, tapping as the gates just kind of slam against the side. And you enter, and it looks like everything is extremely dilapidated. It used to be brick and stone buildings, like it has been wind beaten, and some of the pieces have kind of crumbled away. It looks to be like the foliage here have kind of grown out of control. And you continue forward, and endurance. So you, since your perception was really good earlier, You're the first to notice. There seems to be a small light up ahead, and the smell of smoke kind of wafts into your nostrils. And here and there, you kind of notice some things that are like slightly out of place. Like, for example, you see a clean-ish bucket that looks to be used more recently, half full with water, the top of which is kind of frozen anyway. And you see kind of like a drinking stick next to it. And you watch as kind of close to the well, it seems to be there are footsteps that are now covered in snow, but you can still see the slight indentions. But up ahead at a small hut that is kind of boarded up on the sides, you do see some light and you do smell some smoke.
I'll kind of like look back to everybody else and be like, "Hey, I think we got company here. Somebody in that cabin up ahead."
Well, do we want to introduce ourselves or go somewhere else?
I feel like this is a pretty good spot, but we might want to introduce ourselves just in case, just to make our presence known and let whoever it is know that we mean them no harm. Can't be that many people. I'm only seeing like, does it look like a ton of like footprints, or is it just like it seem like it's from one person?
Just like one.
I think there's only one person, so I think we're pretty good, even if they were unfriendly. Shall we knock or something?
I guess so.
Sure.
I'll kind of go up to the cabin and knock on the door and be like, "Hello."
So you approach this little hut of sorts and knock on the door, and you hear some shuffling from behind, and you watch as the door opens just like this much, and you see one very short eye peering at you from behind. Hello?
Hi there. I just wanted to introduce myself.
And all of a sudden you just hear slam, and you hear like a lock, and so from behind the door you hear, "If you're here to take my food, please go away. I don't have any."
No intention of that. I was just letting you know that we're here, so you didn't get like freaked out by our presence or anything. We want no harm or anything. We are just passing through. And we wanted to stay the night in one of these little houses, and just wanted to make sure that you didn't think we were, up to nefarious things.
Are you thieves? Are you raiders?
No. Definitely not. Absolutely. We just wanted to make sure that we introduced ourselves, that you weren't concerned if you woke up in the morning and just saw us in a cabin.
Persuasion check.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not good at these guys. All right. Oh, my God. Yep. Okay. All right. We got let's see what that is.
I'm nervous.
My screen wasn't so bright.
Right.
God, I got a 3. Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard about our town's plight. You've come to loot whatever you can.
Endurance is just gonna look panicked back at Silas and be like, "Help!"
What happened? We're new to the area. We're just traveling through.
Why would you travel all the way off the beaten path to this old place?
It's
There's no
on
reason
the
for you to be
way-
here.
It's on the way to what's the mountain called?
Oh crap, what is it called? Mount Offendra.
Mount Offendra.
Why are you going up there?
Business.
There's no business on the mountain. It's just a wasteland.
There is.
I'll give you 3 seconds.
Oh no.
Or
Until
else
what?
I've got a weapon, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Okay.
I'm warning you.
Your weapons.
We're not doing anything nefarious.
No.
We're chilling.
Persuasion check from Silas.
Do it, Silas. You're better than I did.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. I
No,
jinxed
that's real interesting.
it. Shit.
No, wait a second.
Oh no.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I'm not sure that my +8 does anything here.
1 + 8, you said?
I mean, 1, yeah, +8.
Well, she rolled extremely low as well.
Ooh.
So she says, the door kind of opens up a little bit more. She kind of, you see both eyes at this point, and you can see the face, the very gaunt face of a very old woman. Her white hair is just kind of matted around her. It's long and stringy. Her skin looks very thin, and you can see the veins underneath it just about. It looks like she hasn't slept in days. She's got these massive dark circles under her sunken eyes, and she just looks like very emaciated. And so she says, "Do you have any food?"
Yes.
Yeah, we have a little bit of food.
She flings the door open. She says, "Come in, come in, come in." And so she ushers you in, and this very, very humble abode. It looks to be about just the one room. There's a bed in the corner. It looks like it's probably big enough for 2 people. You see some pairs of shoes on the floor. Looks like just worn through. You see some books in the corner, just a fireplace with a kettle on it. But the kettle looks to be just like water in it, like nothing really substantial. And so she welcomes you in. She says, "Oh, please, please sit, sit. I don't mean to sound too hasty, but do you have any food right now?"
How much food do we have? Like, do we have enough for everybody?
You probably have some rations. Not a lot though.
Do
Mhm.
you think there are any like deer nearby or anything? If we don't have enough, Maynard, I can go and try to hunt us something really quick.
That would be great.
All right.
Hunter.
I'll go ahead and step out and shift into my saber-tooth tiger form
Okay.
and stalk off.
Okay. So Endurance transforms and stalks away, and so she says, "Oh, thank you, thank you." Ah.
How are you?
She kind of just looks up at you, glossy-eyed, and just, well, as good as I can be considering.
Hmm.
It's a harsh winter this year.
Yes. I'm Sir Maynard. What is your name?
Byla.
Byla?
Yes,
It's good to meet you, ma'am.
it's very nice to meet you as well. So what sort of business do you have on the mountain?
We have a meeting to attend.
A meeting on the mountain? You know, it's
You know,
frozen.
I said that. I said
Solid.
it was a pretty strange location too, but
It's treacherous up there this winter.
mm,
Yeah.
My son, he went hunting up that way, and he hasn't returned yet. He's been gone a day, so hopefully tomorrow he'll be back.
yeah, I'm sure.
Is that normal?
Sometimes he'll be gone a day or two, depending on how bad the snow gets. But it's picked up lately. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
Who?
No.
Me? Okay. What about we got this little half elf boy we gotta take care of. You got any like
Oh.
salves or anything for his burnt foot?
And she looks back at him, and she's just like, "Oh my! He seems to have taken quite the beating. Whatever occurred?"
We saved him.
He tripped.
Deception check.
Wait, what?
Do a deception check. It's another ability score. So just look through your list and look for deception. Hit the button.
Okay. 14.
We both do one.
What are you saying, Silas?
I said he tripped. The
Okay.
classic.
Stubbed his toe.
Yeah.
So she's a little bit like, you saved him. What?
From tripping. From tripping.
Tripping.
Oh,
What'd you roll,
God.
Tripped and
Silas?
fell, and I
What's up?
got a 27.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that is a nasty fall to take, to have half of your foot gone. Oh my goodness. Whatever did he trip on?
A root.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What kind of root? What? Oh, I
A
bet it
big
was one of
one.
those razor plants, wasn't it? Something like that, huh?
Mm.
Oh,
Yes, it was very gnarly. And then we
Oh.
tried to cauterize it, so that's why it's a little charred.
His poor thing. He's
Yeah.
just looks half dead. Is he
Yep,
is he
well.
is he alive? She kind of goes over and shakes him a little bit. Yes, he is alive. Good. I'm
Okay.
glad to hear that. My goodness, he's freezing. He's freezing cold. Oh, place him by the fire. Place him by the fire.
Okay,
I-
I put him on the ground, bro.
I don't have much. I do have a couple leaves from a tree we have here locally that acts with antibiotic properties. So perhaps we can administer that and hope for the best. And so she kind of goes and gets some leaves out of her cupboard and kind of grinds them up a little bit and kind of sticks them in his cheek pocket.
By the way, I left all the zombies and skeletons and guys
Okay.
outside.
Okay.
They're all sitting on the wall
Okay.
outside.
Meanwhile, Endurance, go ahead and roll a. Let's do a survival check.
8. Let me go ahead and get my saber-tooth stats here.
Sabertooth.
Saber-tooth tiger. Alright, let's see. I do not agree to the cookies on this website. Go away. Let's see. Alright.
Cookies.
Got this. I know, they always be pestering me here. Alright. Is my survival just checking? Okay. Oh, that was not amazing. Okay. I'm using the saber-tooth stats, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 9.
Oh wait, actually, do you use your own stats, Gentry?
Huh? For what?
Does she use her own stats for survival check, or does she use the saber-tooth tigers? Because it's like some of them
I think
she
since
made
it's a
her own.
mental stat, she can use either.
Hell yeah. Can I roll for my... Well, oh. Or could I just use mine
Just
for
add
that?
yours. Just add whatever.
Okay, mine would be... Ooh, better than that, because I'm proficient. So that would be a 14, which is better.
So after some stalking, you catch the scent of maybe something like a deer or something. So, you begin kind of going along your way, and you find a couple more just kind of remnants of the town. You find you see a deer. You smell the deer. You find the deer. You see a deer. It looks pretty skinny, but something better than nothing. You pursue it, and eventually you come across a cart, also with a frozen body next to it. Looks like this person found themselves in the unfortunate position of being in the blizzard.
Is there any, like, useful stuff with the cart? Like,
You find a jar of pickles.
a what?
Jar of pickles?
Okay. I
Looks
don't
like
think
some
I have...
vegetables in a jar.
My lack of opposable thumbs is really tragic in this scenario. I'll just ignore the jar of pickles with immense regret.
Okay.
And I'll start stalking the deer. I'll like stealthily kind of like do the cat crawl.
Yeah. So you see it up ahead, and you prepare to pounce, and you do. And
Yes.
very swiftly and deftly, you fell this skinny deer.
I will go ahead and just kind of grab it in my mouth and just drag it back.
So eventually you drag it back with you. the shelter. So you
Great.
enter triumphantly with your skinny deer in hand, and Viola looks at you and she's like, "Oh my goodness! However did you get that?"
I found it. Lucky, right? Just there happened to be a few around here, so my I don't know. In my saber-tooth form, I had better senses, so I was able to track it down.
Goodness. Well, I'll get the kettle heated. Yeah, yes. I don't have any spices really, but just good old fashioned deer meat it is. And so
Sorry.
she kind of gets over to the kettle and starts getting rid of whatever crap water she had in it. Starts heating it up.
Sorry if anybody here is like really into pickles. I found a jar of pickles out there, but I didn't have thumbs to grab it, so I had to leave it. If anybody else wants pickles, it's out there. I can find it.
That would have been nice, but
Sorry.
I guess it's okay.
I mean, yeah, priorities, right?
Well, anyway,
Protein
So,
over pickles.
she kind of gets to work cooking this deer meat up.
Well, ma'am, did just you and your son live here? Is there anyone else that lives in the town?
Fortunately, they all decided to leave. Things got rather scarce around here, and well, people were beginning to hoard food, so some starved and some left. It was just me and my son left here. We didn't leave our home. Planned on perhaps leaving, but the winter came quickly this year.
Oh, when was this?
Well, everyone began to take their leave slowly last winter. There was a sickness that broke out, and well, people were thinned, and into the summer, some decided to leave, and my son and I we planned on it as well, but as it would happen, winter winter came early this year. We are all alone.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's terrible.
Sketch.
Very, very glad to have company. You're more than welcome to stay here if you wish. More bodies in here keeps it warmer.
I think we're just passing through. Again, we have this meeting we have to go to, so but we thank you for your hospitality.
Really, you'll leave in the morning when it's not storming.
Oh, yes, definitely. And also if you would like another deer, I'm more than happy to catch another one for you, just to hold you over for a few days.
That would be very, very nice of you. Very kind. I would surely appreciate it. And
Of course.
if you happen to find my son out there, direct him home.
What does your son look like by chance?
He's a large lad, very large, built like his father.
Okay.
He's got beautiful light hair and he's very, very muscular. And hauled several deer over his back, I'm sure. Like his father.
Did he happen to have a wagon with him when he left?
Oh, I'm sure I think he did. Yes, I think he took one with him to carry as much as he could.
Oh. I'll be right back. Endurance is just kind of shift very sadly into her other form and then go find that body that she saw earlier.
Was it with the pickles?
The pickle body. Yeah, with pickles. Damn.
The pickle
Did
boy.
he- did
The
he have
pickles will soften the blow.
Exactly. I'll just put the pickles on the body and just drag it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so endurance shifts. You go out to the frozen carcass and grab the pickle jar and the frozen carcass and I guess drag them both back.
Yep. Priorities.
Yep. Endurance make it back to the hut. But make a perception check for me.
Oh shit. Okay. Son of a bitch. I am retiring this day. That is a not very good. Let me see here. One moment.
It's your saber-tooth perception stat if you wish.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Perception. Okay. Shit. Damn it. What does passive perception mean? Does that just
No,
mean
that's just like
Okay.
perception at all times. But what is
All
your
right.
passive?
what about passive?
What is it? What's your passive?
13.
Okay. So as you're kind of dragging this carcass, kind of out from the mountains, you hear this like low rumble, like this
Oh,
low
God.
rumble, and you hear almost like this very, very distant, like bellow out in the distance, very ominous sounding. But you very rapidly grab your things and continue back.
Haul ass back to the cabin. Ooh. I'll kind of get back and open the door. I'm back in my regular form now and be like, I really hate to have to say this, but when I was out there hunting the deer, I did come across a body. I brought it back just now, and it may be your son. He's out front if you want to look at him. I'll just kind of like point.
My, and she falls to the floor, and she's like, I don't want to go look.
Okay. Does he have any specific distinguishing features that I'd be able to tell for sure?
Boy, fair hair. Tell me.
Does he have all of those?
It is light hair, at least. Not the largest guy in the world. Light hair.
Does he have like any like freckles or moles or anything?
Nah, just pretty average looking dude. Looks like he's been frozen to death for a few days. While
He's
Days.
it looks like the body's been frozen for a minute.
Oh.
Drag his ass
Well-preserved,
into the
though.
house, bro.
Is he dead?
Make her look
Oh,
at
yeah,
it.
definitely dead.
Yeah, dead as hell.
Oh, he's fine then.
Oh no. I mean he has fair hair, but I don't know exactly what he looks like. I think you'd only be able to be certain if you looked at him.
What?
It may
But
not be
hear you.
him.
Wish to look at him. Just
Ah.
if I don't look, I won't know, and perhaps my son will still come back to me.
Just look at him, you old lady.
No, I
Fuck.
refuse.
Can I do like a intimidation?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Look at him.
So
Oh.
she says, "Listen, would you just stay in town for the evening so I might have someone to know is close?"
Sure. I'll kind of like look at everybody and be like, "Are we good with staying the night here?"
I want to know if his son's
Yes.
gonna come back and kill us if that's not his son.
I mean, it looks
Is
kind of like his son. I don't know. Kind of
Okay.
frozen.
Look, old lady.
we need you to identify the body.
Me too.
If it's
I'm-
not him, we can maybe go help him tomorrow if he's in trouble. Since we
Right.
put it that way.
When I was out there, I will say I did hear a strange like a roar or a bellow. I
You
couldn't.
can just stop talking. It's fine.
I actually did not hear.
So
She
we
just like
need
falls
you
to her
to-
legs and just like starts bawling uncontrollably. Like
You need to
She's just-
stand up and look at this body, you freaking old lady. Jesus
she's
Christ.
she's just inconsolable at this point.
Okay, I'm opening
And
the
Mishra
door.
Mishra
I'm
just
pulling
says,
the body in by the legs.
"Oh my god!" Mishra is just like, "Wait, Silas, wait.
It's
Maybe
already
we
in.
should- Maybe. Oh god, no." So like Mishra's like, And so the old lady like looks over her shoulder at the body, and she just grows silent. She goes absolutely silent.
Is this your son, you dumb bitch?
Oh.
She steps forward to the body and walks over to it and places her hand on the body's forehead and kind of brushes the light hair away. And
Yeah.
she says, "My dear Lantry, allow me a few moments."
Okay.
Rip.
Endurance is just kind of gonna shuffle over into a corner because I'm a
Ooh,
very small cabin.
I didn't think it was him. She said it was frozen for quite a while. He's been gone for a day.
A few days, I think she said, but or 1 day she
She
said.
said
but
a day.
Yeah, she did say a day, but this thing's like frozen solid
Oops.
for real.
Oh, my bad.
So she's just like caressing its forehead,
Rip.
I can
and
drag it back out.
she says, I will take him outside." And so she kind of like,
I drive the skeletons and zombies to the opposite side of the house of her
Okay,
always.
okay. So she kind of takes the body and wraps its eyes like in some sort of ceremonial way and kind of like puts a blindfold around his eyes and kind of begins dragging him out.
Kilgore will help.
Okay,
Ma'am,
Kilgore.
do you want us to bury him?
No, that is not our custom.
What's your custom?
Our custom is to lay him by the well and to pour water over his eyes.
Okay. And then you just let it rot there?
That's it.
We'll freeze for now.
Oh.
This is the way.
This is
So- And
So
so,
is this body off limits or?
You just let him rot by the well water?
Bring him back. Make her
Only
think
for a
he's
day.
alive.
so she kind of Kilgore. She kind of
Christ.
gets Kilgore to.
Ah!
She kind of ushers Kilgore, and you guys drag it out over by the well, and she looks up at Kilgore and she says, "Please, a moment alone."
Okay.
So where are the rest of you guys at right now?
Sorry, Colin is about to
We're
join.
all in there.
Oh my god!
Yes, watching from like outside the door.
Watching from outside the door, you said.
Uh-huh.
So Kilgore kind of paces back towards the rest of you.
So what sort of burial thing are they gonna do with him?
Something with some water on some eyes or something like that?
That's interesting. Poor guy. I feel so bad. Oh, I feel like I should have I don't know. I didn't even put two and two together. I just saw several wagons and stuff, and oh, poor thing. I guess at least she has closure now. It's better than nothing. Oh,
What is she gonna do?
all by herself. I had that thought too. And is there a city, like a big city nearby?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
I'll look at the map.
You
Is
look
there
at the
a
map.
city nearby?
Palladian.
Was that a bad place?
That's a place that is probably raided by this point.
Oh,
Honestly, she I don't know what's worse, like her being out here or her being in a city where the Pale Rider's probably invading by now.
She's old. It's her time.
no, I think we should help her. I mean, it's not gonna hurt her to come with us. She's gonna die.
That's true. Yeah, I do feel like without somebody to help her, she would. And I highly doubt our little friend here would be much use to her. I'll
I
look at
mean, but let's be realistic. She's just gonna use our resources and not be able to help at all.
She'll be
Kilgore,
fine.
we do have the
Just-
ability
just got here.
we can
What?
You just
What
got
did you
here.
I'm sorry. My 2 cents don't matter. I
We-
apologize.
We we are capable of getting some resources for ourselves. It's more of like her surviving the journey that I'd be a little concerned about. But it's better than staying stranded out here alone. And maybe somebody at this meeting we're going to has a soft spot for the elderly.
There you go.
We're gonna bring her like a lost puppy to this meeting of champions of the gods.
She doesn't necessarily have to go in. She could just kind of like sit out front.
You know the old ones never get taken anyway. What's the
I don't know. I agree with Maynard. I would feel guilty if we left her here. That she seems very kind, and she just lost her son. So
We just
We
gotta
just-
take her to the next civilization.
true. And just hope it doesn't get raided. But yeah, maybe if we go to one that's far enough away and big enough, the Pale Riders' forces will have left it alone for now.
She kind of begins to hobble back, kind of arms tightly wrapped around her, half in a way to keep herself warm and half in a way to console herself. And so she kind of approaches and walks forward, and you see her kind of wipe away something from her cheek, and she says, "Shall we have dinner?"
Sure.
Please come inside. So she walks in and kind of finishes preparing this deer meat and lays it out on the table, and you all very quietly eat your meal. Interesting. Very never did that. Closed captions.
I was like, what the? Has Holland tried to join yet? She said she's about to.
Not yet. But anyway, so you all kind of
I didn't
eat
mean
this
to do
meal
that.
very
I'm sorry.
quietly. That's okay. You eat your meal very quietly. And she says, "You're more than welcome to stay in here with the fire. Or you can stay at another one of these homes, but this one is probably the best from the elements."
Okay. Well, yeah, we probably do have more warmth here than at other places, so might as well stay here.
Of course. So, as the night kind of drags on, you feel yourselves begin to get tired, and so she also says that she's getting tired, and so you all just kind of take your places for the evening. She on her little bed, and the rest of you guys kind of around the fire. I'm assuming you decide to go to sleepy time.
Indeed.
I'm gonna pause it for just a moment.
She should be.
So you guys have decided to spend the night at this lady's hut. Everybody nestles down for the evening. Anything want to be said before you go to sleepy sleep?
And I think Endurance is just going to be kind of staring at a wall because she feels a little guilty over the whole like having to be brought back the woman's dead son. It just kind of is a
Oof.
crappy situation. So
Big oof.
no doubt.
So.
Did we say that Little had narcolepsy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
yes.
Little says nothing. Little's just still asleep. Little's been asleep this whole time.
Yeah. Y'all just been dragging little.
She just like stretches her pod and just makes biscuits.
Oh, also Holland, Kyla's character is Kilgore. Kilgore
What's
got
that?
picked up last session. Kilgore is a half orc. Kilgore is her name. She's like a half orc, and she was apparently working
Gosh.
for the Pale Rider, but like turned against the Pale Rider. Now has amnesia. So there you go.
How'd
Kilgore
you
doesn't
come
know
up with
much
the name
about Kilgore.
Kilgore?
I don't know. I thought about killing things.
Thought about killing. Then I thought about some gore.
That was
You just
it.
imagine your character being like,
Together.
Wait, what?
how did Ryan find his name? His name is so cool.
He's a Dragonborn, right?
Hmm?
Ryan's character is a Dragonborn, right?
Mhm.
Ryan's
Yeah, his
Aw,
character name
nice.
is so cool. And I was like, oh, let me print it off for you and I'll do everything. He said,
maybe I want to. And I was like,
Like,
and
this
then
is
watching him do that, I was like, oh my God, this is really good.
exciting.
I think I put mine in a generator when I was trying to find out a name for mine. I went in a generator for what's my person?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, yeah. And then I saw Little Flower and I was like,
Little flower.
that one.
It's so cute.
Cool bean.
Yes.
Cool bean. That's
Cool
where
bean.
we're at right now.
Singular.
Singular
cool
bean.
Oh my gosh. So that's where we're at right now. Old lady, y'all spending the night. Y'all want to say anything to each other before you go to sleep? Sleep. Good night. Misha kind of cuddles up as closely to Maynard as social norms would allow.
So angry you didn't say little.
Sorry.
Away a little.
And she just kind of like scoots a little bit more towards Maynard.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, Misha's just back on her stuff here. So anyway, so yeah, everybody goes to sleep. So you sleep. It's pretty cold. The fire sometime in the night grows dim. Let's see. Make a perception check. Let's see who would wake up.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Okay.
Man,
Oh, hell yeah. That is a 21.
Oh snap! Keep going. Keep going. Who? Keep rolling, everybody.
What check?
Perception.
Oh,
14.
15. Okay.
I'm getting
15.
there. Hold on.
Not bad.
20.
Okay. So endurance.
Yes.
It grows pretty cold in this room. You're awakened by it. The fire is nothing but some embers in the fireplace. You're kind of half asleep and it's freaking cold. And you hear the door latch. You hear it kind of, and you open your eyes and you watch as the door closes very slowly.
Oh.
You look around and you notice that the woman is no longer in her bed.
I'm gonna kind of notice this and then very quietly kind of stand up and open the door, like without waking anybody else up, just kind of open the door and peek my head out.
So you peep your head out, and you watch as she has her cloak kind of pulled up and she's stumbling through the snow and approaches the body that's sitting next to the well. And you see her kind of stoop down and you just kind of watch as this interaction takes place. It seems she's kind of having a moment. But you kind of watch and you notice that it's almost like from behind the cloak there's some very like unnatural movements. You watch as she almost grows larger.
Oh.
I knew this was like a scene from The Visit. I knew it. Because at first when you said she came out and you pulled her dress up, I was like, oh god, it was like the grandma in The Visit just like walks out naked.
You
Okay.
watch as she almost grows larger, and you kind of glimpse through the snowstorm, and she kind of extends her hand, except it is like bluish tint veins. You can see these strong striking veins through her almost translucent skin, and her fingers grow longer and longer until they're probably 3 times the size of normal length fingers. They have almost these claws on the end of them, and you watch as she stoops down over the body, and you hear this sickening crunching noise. Off in the distance, you hear a low rumble.
I'm gonna kind of like very slowly close the door and be like, guys, there's some weird shit going on outside. I think we should wake up. Lady's growing. She's blue. She's crunching on something. I think it's her son's dead body. And also that roar is back and it's worse now. So I really don't want to be facing this alone. So I think everybody should be aware. Like, wake up. Come on.
Peek outside.
Well,
Maynard, you peek outside and there's nothing there. The woman and the body are not there.
Are you sleepwalking?
How dare you? I'm gonna like open the door, like full on, like open it and be like, and look.
Little's
There's
like
nothing.
Maynard's gaslighting endurance again.
Thank you, Little. Thank you for supporting me on this.
There's nothing there.
Do I like sense, like perception wise, like do I sense anything weird?
Make a perception check.
Sometimes it's not always good to win the perception check.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a 23.
So you kind of step outside and all of a sudden you look up at this tower that's kind of in the middle of town and you see this tall, wiry creature standing at the top with the cloak and long white hair and these long bluish claws, and her face is gaunt like something that has been frozen and emaciated for years upon years. And you watch as this creature just gives you this weird, grotesque smile as she stands over this body. She reaches down and kind of tears off a bit of flesh and stuffs it in her mouth. And
What
go
the
ahead and roll
hell?
initiative.
Oh, damn it! Creepy, never trust old ladies, man.
Little's like, roll stealth.
Oh my god.
So, you, so Maynard, you step out and now you see exactly what Endurance is seeing. You watch as this creature with its long arms is just like crunching away at this body on top of this tower. But not before, all of a sudden, you just hear something whooshing to your left, and you see this massive rock hurtling towards you. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hell,
oh no, I've seen this scene before.
suck at dex saves.
Hey, wait, I'm inside the house.
Yeah, you're inside the house. I need just Endurance and Maynard.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
Well, I still suck at it. 14.
13.
14 and 13, you say? Okay. All right, so you look over as you see this massive, massive frost giant sitting on top of, perched on top of this house, and has just flung this rock in your direction. It is huge, muscular, and has this long white braids coming down from the side and this huge helmet. And you see this like second head kind of coming out from its shoulder, and it has just logged this whole rock at you. So let's go ahead and roll for some damage because this thing's hitting both of you.
Is this a lady or is this another thing?
This is something else.
Oh, hell.
Wait. Huh?
Apparently it's a roaring thing.
Is there a
Did-
map?
Yes, there is. I'm gonna throw it up. This music is very appropriate. There you go. Can you see?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Ooh.
Hey, what's that other thing?
Yeah,
Don't worry
what's
about that.
Hey, wait a second.
Don't worry about that, man. Okay,
Well, sure
so
that.
okay, so this rock comes hurtling at you and lands right at your feet. It shatters into a million pieces and shards smack you. You guys are gonna be taking, let's see, 20. Ooh, what is that number? 22 bludgeoning damage.
Not half of my health. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
They just put
So-
an avatar monster on the screen.
This
Don't worry
thing-
about it.
This thing kind of got the drop on you. And so now it is Mishra's turn.
So Mishra, let's let Ben control Mishra
Oh.
last.
Gosh, where's her sheet?
It's in Discord. It should be pinned.
Gentry, do you want to control Mishra?
Go ahead and
I'm
control
not
it for
good at
this
it.
round until
Okay.
or sorry, Gentry. Go ahead and do it until we can
Okay.
get Ben the character sheet.
So she's going to. So she's inside.
Yeah.
Can I control her?
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I. Let me. I always forget to make it controllable by you guys. Might be.
Oh.
Okay, try that.
Just, okay.
Rope
Gonna
singing.
move like here.
Okay.
She's gonna shoot at that thing.
Which thing?
The big guy.
Okay. Go for it.
It's a 22 to hit.
That do hit.
No sneak attack though. She does 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. Okay, Mishra
If
steps
she
out.
if she gets back here, will she be out of sight of him?
Yeah, probably without immediate range.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mishra steps forward, rolls out of the house, and she just instinctively draws her bow and lets it loose at this huge creature. And then she immediately kind of dodges behind this building very, very dexterously. So she did 7 damage to that thing. Okay. Okay. Next up on the board is Maynard.
Okay. So let's see how far away this is. So how far up is he?
He's kind of perched on top of this building, and I would say it's probably like 20 feet up.
Okay. Guess I'm just gonna sprint. Oh, use my action and movement to dash and get down here right below him.
Okay.
Maybe he can't hit me from there, but that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So Maynard kind of dashes forward and kind of tries to hide underneath them. So let's see here. Next up is this thing's turn. So Maynard, you kind of hear this other low grumble coming from your left, and you watch as this creature kind of looks like this weird, large blue salamander with these massive teeth, and it kind of slips its way down, and it is coming straight for you. 1, 2, 3. It can definitely get to you. It's extremely fast. So Maynard, it approaches you very rapidly, and it's going to try to hit you.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. First attack is 22 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. What the heck?
It
Okay.
do.
Wow.
That's wild.
Next one is 18.
Miss.
Oh, 10.
Miss.
All right, let's see. This one is 21.
Misses.
Wow. Now one more. Okay, this one's definitely hitting you. This is a 27 to hit.
Misses.
I'll
Drop a
cast
shield,
shield
yeah.
and it misses.
Oh, wow. So, it runs up and tries to bite you. And then it realizes that it is not going to have any luck with that. So it is going to use the rest of its movement to slither this way. And you can go ahead and get an attack of opportunity.
Cast Booming Blade too.
Go ahead.
No! 12.
Yeah, that misses. This thing is just too ridiculously fast for you. The way it moves, it just back and forth. It's very narrow and slender, but surprisingly large. So it is now going to be Little's turn.
How far can I move on one turn?
You should have a movement of like, what, 30?
So I can do.
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6.
6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many feet am I away from it?
Let's
Well,
see.
actually, okay, never mind. I'm gonna do Dawn. So it's a 30-foot radius, a 40-foot high. Oh well. How far
Wait.
away am I?
50 feet.
What is the range?
Fuck.
Hold on,
Could
she
have gone
may be able to
diagonally.
get it within range.
Yeah. You were over here next to Silas. If you would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6. Yeah, you could end up more like over here and probably have gotten it.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do that?
Sure. What's the spell?
Dawn. So it says a 30-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder of bright light. Anyone within that 30. Oh, am I
this,
gonna get other people?
I don't know if this is your level.
Why does this always happen to me? And I get so
It's okay.
excited. What
Uh,
level am I?
You're an 8th level cleric, but I think you can only use up to 4th level spells right now.
That is so
Yeah.
lame. Okay.
Yeah, you have 2
Yeah.
4th level spells. Next level, you'll
Spirit
get a 5th level
Shroud.
spell.
What the
Spirit
hell is it
Shroud.
though?
Within 10 feet. Ah! Okay. Spirit Guardians?
Keep trying. Keep
15
trying.
feet. Oh my god.
This is good.
Huh?
Spirit Guardians is good. It'll
I
just
know, but I have to be
stay.
in 15 feet.
Yeah,
But it'll protect you, so if it gets within your radius, it'll.
stays up.
I
Yeah.
ain't scared of this thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dang it, everything's 10 feet. Why do mine suck? Spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon.
Hey,
That's a good one.
Wait, 20 feet.
Well, that's a bonus action. And it's 60 feet.
Oh
you can-
my
So that
god.
means
Okay.
you get to do something else, and then you can also cast that.
And my phone's about to die, so this is not a good.
I mean that'd be a good one to cast.
Okay, we're gonna do that one.
Sure, but then you also get an action.
Okay, we're gonna do.
We can
I
come
love how
back
the
to you.
music's going on while I'm trying to find this. Okay, we're gonna do distance. What's the distance? Oh, touch. Oh my god. Okay. 120 feet. Okay, guiding bolt. So
Guiding bolt, okay.
make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
So go ahead and roll for
Um,
that. Yeah,
I got to roll for that.
since it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
always cast it at higher levels too if you want to increase the damage, but that's up to you.
Okay. How would I do that?
You just say I want to cast it at 2nd level or higher, and for every level above 1st, it's an extra d6. So currently it's 4d6.
Can I do a 6d6?
You only have access to well, actually, if you cast it at 4th level, but I think you only have 2 4th level spell slots. That means you would be burning one of them.
Okay, we'll just do 46. Okay. So got a 3.
Okay.
Got a 4.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay, so you extend your hand. Little rolls forth and extends her hand, and you watch as these just bolts shoot out of her little paws and strike this creature. Wait, did you roll to hit? You didn't roll to hit, did you? You definitely
I don't think
didn't.
so.
No, you definitely didn't. Roll d20 before
Oh,
we...
God.
Whoopsie. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, why are there three enemies?
Oh,
on this one?
7.
Am I correct?
Uh-oh. Got a
You get
7?
Did you add your spell attack?
No.
Which for
3
you,
plus
it'll be your
what?
plus your proficiency and your wisdom.
So 12.
So, unfortunately, Little does... She throws her paws up, but this thing is really freaking fast, and it's hiding kind of behind that little boat right there. I'm sorry, Little. You do not hit.
Life ain't fair for Little. It really
Yeah.
ain't.
It's
It's almost like she's a cleric cat and not a warrior.
Dang.
I'm a healer, not a fighter.
I'm a healer, not a fighter. Okay, so with that being said, Little, I'm sorry, but you miss. So endurance, you're up.
To absolutely nobody's surprise, I'm going to cast. Let's see how many. We got 3 on
Moonlight.
the board.
Whatever.
Well, I was gonna do that, but I've now advanced beyond
Oh.
beam. So I'm going to particularly target the salamander critter, which moves a little too fast for my liking. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire in a circle
Ooh,
around.
okay.
Nice.
Cooking. All right, so it is.
What's the radius you said?
Radius is 1 second. Ringed wall up to 20 feet diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So it must make a dex save. Where the hell is my D8?
Dex save.
Where the frick frack? In here somewhere.
So it makes a dex save and yeah, it probably fails.
Are there 3
It
enemies?
definitely fails. Yeah.
Fails. Ouch.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage then.
Machine.
Son of a. That was not good. All right. Ooh. All right. It takes 18 damage.
Woo! Okay. Fire damage, right?
Cooking.
Alrighty. 18. Cool.
18. I do love
Okay,
that
so
smell.
this thing screeches in pain. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it is now. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, this thing cries out in pain. It got extremely hurt by that.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, it is now the creature, the old lady's turn. So she looks down at all of you and she lets out this absolutely blood-curdling cackle. It is one of the creepiest things you've ever seen. And you watch as she picks up the body that's in front of her. And she she like picks it up and she kind of takes another really strong bite out of it. And after she's done with that, she extends her disgustingly long, dead-looking fingers, and she is going to hurl this at you.
Who?
She's hurling something at you.
Uh-oh.
Me. Okay, so she is combating your wall of fire with a wall of ice.
Gravy.
So
Oh.
she is going to cast Wall of Ice, kind of around you and Maynard right now. Actually, not Maynard because Maynard moved. Going to cast a Wall of Ice, kind of in this general area. Okay, so create a wall of ice on a solid surface. She's going to form it into a flat surface made up of 10 10-foot square panels. So actually, it's going to look a little bit more like a wall and less like that. Let me do a line instead.
Oh, it's a Nivea wall.
Like here, wall of very tall ice between you and Little,
Oh.
to separate you guys from Little. What? What's the
Kind of be
problem?
hard to see.
What are you talking about? What? Why are you guys laughing?
It's just hard to see.
The wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, hold on.
on.
Okay, well, let me try this again. Okay, so she's actually gonna run it right through where Little is and kind of like hit Little. So, Little, it's cutting through your area. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I believe.
Little.
Little. Holland.
Holland!
Dexterity save.
Oh, 1.
Oh,
shoot.
no.
Alright, Little.
You know what?
Uh,
I was telling my mom about this. I was like, What is keeping me from lying? Because no one can see me throw. I could have just lied, but I didn't.
You're right. You could have, but you didn't. So that's good.
True.
So get prepared to take full damage. All right, Little, you're taking 37 cold damage. This wall of ice just forms very rapidly around you, and it smacks you from below, and you get absolutely hit with this cold, sheer cold that just almost slices through you like a blade. So now, Little, you are on the wrong side of this. Your friends are on the other side of this wall right now.
No. So I'm like frozen.
You're not frozen, but you are just on. You're on this side now, and everybody else is on the other side except for Maynard. So it's kind of you stuck with everybody else over here. And so with that, the creature is gonna kind of duck behind one of these little turrets back there. So she's kind of got like 3/4 cover going on. And with that being said, it is now the giant's turn. So the giant is going to jump down with a thud right in front of Maynard.
Bring it on, buddy.
And so he is going to... He's going to go ahead, and you watch as he like cries out. He like yells out and he says, "I'll protect you, mother!" And he like
Huh?
visibly gets larger and like angrier. And so get ready, Maynard.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so the first attack is going to be a, let's see, 29 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And the second attack, oh, also hits.
What is it?
The first one was 29, and this one is going to be, oh gosh, like 30 something.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's hitting you with his great axe. And so let's see here. All right, Maynard. You will be taking. Oh shoot. Okay, that's gonna be 36 damage from this great axe.
Probably gonna be unconscious here in a second.
All right.
Was
This
that
thing just
was that both
slams
hits?
Down. Yeah, those both hits.
Okay, thank goodness.
Those both hits together. So this thing just like comes down with his great axe and just goes wham! And Maynard, you're just struck and kind of stumble back on the stairs, and he just goes wham as he catches you as you're backing down the stairs. So that's its turn. So now, Kilgore, you're up.
Okay, which one am I?
You are. Oh shoot, where are you, Kilgore? I'm sorry, I didn't put you. Thanks. Yeah. I apologize, Kilgore.
It's okay. People always leave me out.
Ooh.
Sorry. Ooh, I apologize. It's awkward. You will be played today by until I get your character. I meant to do that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This barbarian.
Where? Okay, this one. Okay.
Me-
I thought. I mean,
it.
that works. And I get to move how far? What, like 5 squares, 6 squares?
What's your speed say?
Is that on the second one?
Should be
It's on the first page.
I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. 30
Fine.
feet.
Yes, that's 6 squares.
Jeez, I can't even see the squares.
So the blue wall of ice right now stands between you and everybody else.
Okay, well, wonderful.
So you can try to knock it down if you so choose.
I mean, there's a building in the way. What the fuck? Isn't this thing protecting us, though?
I mean, it's protecting you, but also your friends are getting obliterated on the other side.
Well, they shouldn't have gone the other way. No, I'm just kidding.
It's just me.
Wait, so like if I go like diagonal with this little square right here
I
on the
meant-
corner.
I intended to kind of put it at more of a this angle. Oh, it does turn. Oh, okay. So like, there's definitely a definitive like wall of ice between you and them.
Motherfucker.
But you can go try to knock it down if you so choose.
I do not so choose. I don't know what I'm
Oh.
doing. Hold on. Can I move to the side, or is that building actually in my
That
way?
building's in the way.
Motherfuck. I don't know what to do. Can I like hold on? 1, 2, 3. Can I do that? Does that work, or does
Where?
that not count?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go through there unless you try to like crawl through the building or like try to knock a wall down or something. I mean,
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Can I just stay here?
I would try to knock down the ice wall.
Try to. Okay. Did I start here or did I start here?
Right there's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 1 and I'll just go here.
Yeah.
And can I? Okay. So what do I do? Knock it down? Do I just hit it with my big old sword?
So go ahead and roll to hit
Okay. Which one is that?
the d20 or attack roll. Just like using your sword, yeah.
Hold on. I don't remember where that is. Okay. Wait. Okay. 28.
28 to hit. Yeah, that totally, yeah. And then roll your damage.
10.
Okay, so Kilgore runs up to this ice wall, takes her sword, and just goes wham, and you leave this giant mark in it. It's not quite enough to knock it down, but Kilgore, you have extra attacks too. You can attack again.
Me?
Yeah.
With the same thing?
Yeah, so roll again to hit.
Okay. 11.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Okay, so Kilgore, what was that? 10 plus 11. So you've done 21 damage to this wall. It is significantly thinner. You've worn a hole through it, but it is not quite down yet.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything else you can do right now.
Okay. Kilgore waits.
Kilgore waits. Alright. So with that, it is now Silas's turn.
Finally. Okay. So, all right. Well, first off, gonna summon the dripstick.
Of course.
And then, how do we do the skeletons and zombies in combat again?
They go as
are
a
they-
group after you.
They go after me. Okay.
Yeah. Do I need to throw some tokens out?
Yeah. 2
Zombie
skeletons.
will
You
be-
can just do 1 zombie and 1 skeleton, and they'll
And
move together.
Elodia will be our skeleton tonight.
All right. I'm sure she'd love that.
Yeah.
Well, damn, it's kind of awkward with this ice wall. But I'll move over here,
Mhm.
or sort of in this area.
Mm.
I'll cast Summon Aberration.
Okay.
And I'll do I'll do a Beholderkin.
Oh, what? Dang. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
And I'll
Oh
do it
boy.
around here. Or like if I could do it up here,
Okay, sure.
if I can see that.
So what the crap is the Beholderkin? Oh, I see. Okay, so you got this whole aberration, which
do
will be
got this
played
whole
today
aberration.
by Kip. Kip Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So you're doing the Beholderkin. Okay.
Yes. And so that ends my turn.
Okay.
And then I guess the aberration will go before the skeletons and stuff.
Okay.
But take a shot. Who are we attacking right now, guys? Who
The
do
sound
we
Hey,
wanna
man.
hit?
is burning, so
Hey, this sounds like table talk to me. Just attack who you want to
Hey,
attack.
this is strategy. We're at a disadvantage right now. He's gonna blast this guy, the frosty boy,
with the beholder
with
eye.
an eye
the
ray.
eye ray? Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What's my attack modifier for this?
Your spell attack modifier, so your charisma.
Okay, so it's the same as mine.
Mhm.
Well, my charisma plus my proficiency.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, and then I'll roll the second hit. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Oh, yep, both hit.
Okay, so that'll be D8. Okay. Ooh, 2 sevens. Okay, so 14 damage on both hits.
Oh, 14 for both? Dang.
On each hit, yeah.
Okay. So you smack this frost giant with rays of psychic damage from your little hovering eyeball dude. So good work. Yeah.
You do. Okay, and then the skeletons and zombies, right?
Yeah, all of them.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I want the zombies. I mean, one at a time. Go and hit this wall.
Okay. How many zombies do you have?
I have 3 zombies and 2 skeletons right now.
Are you freaking how did that even happen?
I collected a couple of skeletons while we were in that. You gave me a lot of bodies in that temple.
Oh gosh.
Plus, I've been accruing zombies.
Which temple?
The temple, like there was the guy at the bottom who was like
Oh yeah.
bones.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There
you
were
want
plenty of
them
bones.
you want your mass, your horde to go attack that spot in the wall?
The zombies, like one at a time.
Okay.
I want to leave the skeletons back here
Okay.
in this area.
Sending the horde.
All right, zombies will. First zombie is. I think that's like 20 something to hit the wall.
Okay, that hits.
Let me see exactly how much damage they do again. And then I'll roll for a second hit on the wall. Do you think I'll need a second hit on the wall?
Go ahead and roll damage for the first one, we'll find out.
Okay. My internet is being slow.
Oopsie.
Please load faster.
Get me to roll for you? You need something?
Yeah, do you have the zombie stat block?
No, but I can get it.
Yeah, if you can get it. Mine is taking like 30 seconds to load on everything.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
so miserable.
Alright, zombies. Okay, so your attack is 1d6 plus 1. But to hit
1d6
it
plus
is plus 3 to hit.
Plus 3 to hit? Okay. 1d6 plus 1. Ooh, 6, 7 total to that first attack.
Okay, alright, so you smack the wall and the ice is looking rather thin.
Okay. Second attack on it. 18 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Okay. 4 for damage.
Okay, so your second zombie comes up and just flails its body against the ice and slams through. So go ahead and make a constitution save for your zombie, because as soon
Oh.
as it slams through, the ice shatters, but this like sheer cold wind shoots up from the base of where the wall was, and it almost acts as a wall on its own.
Oh
Just
my.
like cold air.
Does 15 save?
Let's see here. Do. G6. So Constitution save. Okay, so it saves, but it will
Ooh.
take half damage.
Oh.
So your zombie is taking 8 damage.
Okay.
Your zombie has a total of 22 HP, so keep track of that.
Yes.
Okay,
I-
so that zombie just took 8 damage. Okay, so there's this sheer wall of cold coming up, but your zombie is now on the other side of the ice wall.
Okay. And then the last zombie will, or wait, so that wall of cold is still kind of coming up.
It's still gonna be like cold air shooting up, so yeah, you'll have to make a con save to cross it.
Okay.
But it's passable now.
Okay. I'm gonna move the zombies as much as I can, like towards this way, and we're
Okay.
gonna try to parkour over this little bit of wall
Okay,
when the time comes.
okay, sure. It's probably
And
6
then-
feet tall. Or I'm sorry, it's probably more like it's like 8 feet tall.
Okay. And then the skeletons, I'm gonna take shots. Well, if I can take shots at this guy, I will.
They probably can't get shots at the giant, but it can probably get shots at the salamander.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, then I'll take shots at the salamander.
Okay.
Okay.
So go
13
ahead.
plus 4. So 18 to hit.
That does hit. Yep.
Okay, good. And an 8 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yep. Okay. And then that's another d6 plus 2. Oh, 3 damage.
3 damage, you say?
3 damage. Yes. I'm really packing it on.
Nice. Okay, so 3 damage to that thing. Cool.
Bring this guy out. Go help her.
Okay. So you do, you know, you take your little shots at this thing. I mean, you hit it successfully. So good work. All right. So Silas, is your turn over?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Mishra's up.
Oh God. Okay.
We can't hear you,
Mish-
Gentry.
Oh, are you gonna keep controlling Misha?
Go for it. I was just asking if the wall was destroyed.
It got destroyed.
Okay.
No, actually, you should control Misha. I don't want to take 5 turns in a row.
Okay. I'll do it.
Plus, I
So
don't understand her stuff that well.
she's just gonna shoot. So what can she see to shoot?
She could definitely see the salamander.
Alright, she's gonna shoot it.
Okay.
She's gonna use her bonus action to get advantage.
Use restroom.
Go ahead.
So she's 19 to hit.
That does hit.
$21 damage to it.
Woo! Wait, Mishra. Mishra takes her shot from behind the ice wall. Sees the salamander, and she knows it's her prey. So she releases that arrow and does how much damage? 20 what one?
21.
Mishra gets that absolute sneak attack damage on him. So good work, Mishra. All right. Mishra's up. Maynard, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna bonus action use my second wind to heal a little bit.
Okay.
But okay, I healed 10.
Okay.
Gonna use my action to booming blade him. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Take. Takes 11 damage. And
Okay,
then I'm
so
gonna Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna narrate.
then I'm just gonna try and run away from him.
Okay, so Maynard's blade just sends out shock waves of like thunderous sound. The frost giant stumbles back and it gives him the opportunity to kind of run backwards. He still gets an attack of opportunity though.
Yeah. 10. Oh, why is this doing this?
So the first one to hit is what is this? 24 to hit.
Cast shield.
Okay.
Hold
Does
on,
he get
this-
a?
my
Does he just get the
screen
one
is-
attack?
Yeah, attack of opportunity, you only get
Okay.
one. He's acting this way.
What?
I'm trying to drag my character, but it keeps scrolling up and down the screen.
What the heck?
5, 10,
Were you trying to move him?
20. I think I got it now.
I
Okay.
don't see him on there anymore. Where's Maynard?
30. I'm gonna move
Oh.
there.
There he is.
Okay,
My shield's still up.
still up. Okay,
That's my turn.
that's Maynard's turn. All right, it is now the salamander's turn. So the salamander's pretty pissed off at this point, so it's gonna step forward. And let's see. So this part right here is open. That's the part that's open right now.
Does it take damage in the wall? Or
Yeah.
if it's in the wall of fire?
Okay. If it's in the wall of fire, I don't know.
Going through it.
It's not
I
okay.
mean, I would figure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it's not going through. Let's say it's just hanging out right here.
Okay.
So you watch as its mouth kind of glows with this blue energy.
8.
Oh
And,
no, not
um,
another breath attack.
And so I need Maynard, Kilgore, this zombie, and Little to all make a Constitution save. Actually, also Endurance.
Oh shit.
I mean, Kilgore is kinda to the side of where it's
That's where
broken.
it's open right there, because Kilgore was
It
attacking.
was right
there.
next to it, right? Because that's the
got
zombie broke it. But I
A
mean,
14.
it's up to you.
It was right in front of where Kilgore was. They were all
I
attacking.
also
kind of-
got a
Yeah.
14.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Shit. I got a 9.
Yeah, 14 for the
it's
zombie.
got. Okay, so. Yeah. Okay. You guys all failed your saves. I'm sorry.
Sweet.
No,
You guys.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
what?
survive
it's
this.
my favorite zombie.
Am I not supposed to be rolling?
No, you roll 2. Roll a Constitution save.
Is that the saving throw or the
Yeah,
The
ability?
saving
throw.
throw. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh wait, do they have proficiency
11.
on anything?
I'm scared for y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm scared for me too.
Yeah,
Holy
we're
sh-
missing like a couple players. I don't know.
Y'all take 49 damage of cold damage.
Oh.
See ya.
Oh.
49?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm dead. I'm
Oh,
on the
she
ground.
Little's out.
Alright, that dropped Maynard, Little, and Endurance, correct?
Yep.
Kilgore, how much damage are you at right now?
Oh, so did the one from last time go away or no?
What do you mean?
Like from the last time we were together.
Last time we played, yeah.
You're back
Yeah.
at full health.
Yeah,
again.
Okay,
good.
so minus what?
49.
49.
Hold on. I don't know how to fix it from last time.
You can go
Yeah.
over to the top right and then go to rest and click long rest.
Okay. Minus 49.
Kilgore still up?
19.
Oh god. Alright. So, with that being said, it is now
Good question.
Little's turn, huh?
Good question. Did the salamander have a turn after, like before this, before I got knocked out? The salamander thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is its
Oh wait,
turn.
oh no, this is its turn. Yeah, sorry.
Ah, shit. It's bad timing. Alright, it's fine. I'm down, so I
So
guess
Little
I'll
can't do
fire.
anything, right?
Little, you gotta make a death save throw.
Oh.
That was a D20.
Yeah.
Straight D20.
Ah. All right, no, we're bringing out Mother Mary for this one. That's why we haven't been doing good. Because I haven't been
God.
using my proper
Since
roll
you've been a
sheet.
heathen.
If Jesus laughs, it's not blasphemous. That is my rule. If Jesus is like, that's funny, then it's okay. Okay. Do I add anything to the death saving throw?
No.
12.
Okay, that's a success. Good. So if you get 3 successes, anything over 10 is a success.
Oh,
10 or above.
10 or above.
Yeah. So that's a success. If you get 3 successes, you're back up again, okay?
oh, y'all, and I had such a good lineup. I even took screenshots of them. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I should have
so,
changed into a wild shape. I'm an idiot.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure what the
might have been
strat is
smart.
here.
Okay, so
PK.
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
It's a real
TPK.
possibility.
I'm
so
so
it is now Endurance's turn. Endurance, give me a death save.
Oh, come on, baby
How
girl.
did endurance go down? I thought you had wild form or whatever.
I was a dumbass and didn't. But also, like, it took, like, took my turn to do Wall of Fire and figured that I would have time before the next turn to, like, hold it and then transform. And
Wait,
yeah.
but is endurance back here?
Yeah, but the opening's literally here and it's a cone effect. So I mean,
Come on, death save,
How
baby
but I
far
girl.
mean,
is the
does it-
cone?
Cone? If it cone? Okay.
Oh,
Physically,
oh.
with physics, it would be
Uh-oh.
like this at most, right?
how are y'all dragging? What do y'all use to drag? If you can see this.
The little measuring
Ah,
thing
why
below
is
the
this
magnifying glass.
Acting this way.
So it was a 60-foot cone.
Yeah,
and
look
if
at
it's
that. She's over there.
originating from there.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah, see, she dodged it by
60 foot?
that much.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
I probably
Okay,
hit
well.
her.
yeah. I
Well,
think
wait a second, guys. Let's think about this.
it's a 60-foot cone, man.
Ah!
And I don't. I'm assuming it's a cone that like gets bigger as it goes out.
Also, yeah, and also as a
Yeah.
10-foot panel. So if y'all knocked out that panel, then that whole area is open.
10-foot panel.
Yeah, y'all knocked out the 10-foot panel right here.
Oh.
Should have moved. Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
see.
All right.
yeah,
I got 13 though, so success.
that's a success. Good, good. I'm glad there was a success here.
So
All right, it is now the Mother Hag's turn.
That's great.
She is going to, let's see here. Oh, I think she is. You watch as she no, she can't do that.
Nah, she can't do that. Come on.
Can't do that. Okay. She's gonna look right at let's see, who does she have visualized? Kilgore. She's gonna look right at Kilgore and she's gonna cast Hold Person on Kilgore. Alright, Kilgore, I
What's
need
the
you to make.
range?
Oh yeah, what is the range? That's a great question.
Kilgore's 65 feet away.
60 feet.
Ah, suck a fat cock.
Have you considered?
Okay, well, in that case,
That's right. She is the enemy, and Emma is the enemy.
in this situation, she will instead cast Ice Storm. So she's gonna cast Ice Storm, and let's see, is Wall of Ice a concentration? Let's look.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, she'll just keep Wall of Ice up,
Yeah.
and that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That will be
She's
it.
just gonna keep holding that.
Endurance's Wall of Fire's gone too.
Yeah. So with that being said, it is now the giant's turn. The giant is gonna lumber forward. Oh no, hold on, let me pick him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh!
Goodbye. Stepped on.
So he's gonna take a rock, grab a chunk of this wall out right here.
Huh?
Grabbing a chunk out of the wall and gonna hurl it at Kilgore. Right there.
Okay, it's okay. He doesn't see me. He doesn't know I'm here.
Alright, Kilgore does a, let's see, what is this? A 9 plus 11. Is that 20? 20 to hit, Kilgore? I believe that
Okay.
hits. What's your AC?
Oh,
Armor
16.
class.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, Lord mercy. Okay. Kilgore. He does 15 damage to you with that rock. Just takes it and
Motherfucker.
throws it at you. What are you at right now?
4.
Okay, cool. Alright. So, with that being said. Oh god. Okay. It is in fact Kilgore's turn.
Get the fuck out.
Wait, what's this? Where can I, what?
Okay.
You said there's a hole in this ice thing?
Yeah, there's a hole right here, but if you cross it, you're probably gonna take damage.
Can I throw anything through the hole?
I
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. What other weapons do you have? Do you have some hand axes? I thought you
All I
had some
have is the hand
axes.
axe and the
Mm.
great sword.
Yeah, you can throw a hand axe.
At this little dragon-looking bitch, whatever, or dinosaur.
That's a zombie. You can throw it at the
Yes.
giant.
Wait, which thing?
How
You
much
can throw it at this
damage-
guy.
Did you
This
stack a lot
guy-
of damage on the giant gentry?
Oh, the bull-looking
No, I
thing.
hit him like twice.
Oh, no.
Y'all definitely did more damage to the salamander.
Okay, well then, whatever you were pointing to, if I can hit it, I'm gonna throw
Yeah, go
something
ahead.
at it.
Throw that axe at it.
Okay. 16,
That does hit, yeah.
and then damage, right? 11.
Yeah, okay, so 11 damage, and then you get another attack.
13,
to hit.
Yeah.
Nope,
Okay, well,
does
fuck.
not hit, unfortunately.
Lovely.
You also have the ability to use action surge, which will let you take a whole nother turn.
How does
or
what
a
is
whole
Also
nother
that?
have the
action.
second wind ability.
I don't.
So second wind is a bonus action to try to heal yourself. And then action surge will let you take another action.
Okay, how do I do the Healy thingy?
So you can use that. How
It's
much?
a D10 plus your fighter level, so plus 8.
So if you roll a
Can
d10,
I not just press the button?
just get one.
Um,
Oh, there might be a button on there, honestly.
does it
Uh,
roll? I don't
I
think
don't
it
think so.
roll. Go
No,
in
it
the
doesn't.
top right and go to roll, and then do D10.
Okay.
Then
I
add
got a
8.
2. So
Plus
Add
10.
8.
10
Yeah.
damage. You heal for 10. And then you can use your action surge to go again, attack
Okay.
again.
She doesn't have any more axes, hand axes.
Ooh, yeah. So
Yeah, I can't really do anything else, so.
okay, you can try to run away. That's also an
Can I
I'll
do
option.
that?
suggest
Can I do that?
Maybe
away,
grab
sure.
grab this one and run away.
Who is this one? I don't know who that is.
Grab this
Endurance.
Uh,
Grab Savannah and run.
okay. Where can
This
I go
way.
and grab her and go?
Sure.
Where am I going? This
Ow.
way?
Away.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. I did that on my way, I guess. Is that it far
Okay.
enough? Can I run that far?
Yeah, you can keep going if you want. Okay, so we'll say that Kilgore grabs Endurance and yeets the heck out of there.
Yeet.
So Kilgore is out of there with Endurance in hand. Silas, you're up.
Real interesting. Okay.
So he just pulled a chunk of this wall out, so this wall is technically passable at this point.
Well, be honest, I don't think I can 1v3 this. I'm gonna run that way.
We're missing Krogan right now.
I know.
That's
We're
really
missing a lot right now.
Yeah. And Elodia's freaking hunter's mark. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Elodia flying around shooting would be nice.
Yes. I was thinking I would have grabbed Percy, but you know. Was not
So
me.
yeah. And this guy's dead, so ×2.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do our best to run away,
Poor little and Maynard are just like dead.
including dashing.
Okay, so
Or well, actually, I wanna when I get to Mishra, I'll cast invisibility.
oh, okay.
And I'll make both of us invisible, as well as like 2 zombies.
Okay. So your zombies and Mishra, you guys are all invisible.
And then the skeletons are gonna run away with her.
Do you still have your beholder?
I do, yeah. So then once my turn is over, I'm gonna chill back here and just kind of see what they do. But the beholder is gonna
He also has a hover ability.
oh,
How did I miss that he had a beholder just casually summoned? That's cool.
Some
it's
of
a
the
beholder
aberration.
kin. They're related. They're not.
So cool.
I guess I'll
That one's
Take-
concentration too. Same as invisibility.
wait. Shit,
Ooh.
that is true, isn't it? I didn't think about invisibility being a concentration spell. Okay,
Oh,
we will scratch the invisibility.
okay.
I
Are you getting
Okay.
nervous?
don't know what to do, man.
Just leave
We're
us.
getting-
Get out of here.
We're getting squad wiped. Okay, what I'll do instead on my turn is Google Home is talking to me. I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance,
Okay.
which is a 30-foot radius sphere,
Cool.
and I'm gonna cast it. Where is 30-foot radius? Wait, that's big as heck. Yeah, we'll do it like. Dude.
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. I don't think I can choose to not.
That is also
do
a
that.
concentration if you wanted to know.
I'm gonna kill myself. I saw evocation and I was like, oh yeah, not concentration.
Not concentration. Yeah.
But it's not the same thing. Anyway, whatever. He's gonna take shots at the. Should I shoot the lizard or the frost giant? What do you guys think?
Lizard.
Lizard. All right. Does a 15 hit? You can say no.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. 20 something hits though.
That does hit.
Ooh, another 14 damage.
Okay, nice. Psychic damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's gonna
nice.
like hover forward over to like wait, I can't move him.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Over to like there.
Okay.
Maybe he'll absorb an attack or two.
Oh gosh. Okay, you can move him.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. And then we're gonna keep booking it as much as we can this way.
Okay. So, Kilgore has grabbed Endurance in her arms and is running away. Silas also is in hot pursuit. Mishra is still kind of back here. Did you want to move your zombies and skeletons anywhere?
Oh yeah,
Silas?
they're running.
They're all running.
They're all running.
They're all running.
I
Okay.
say scatter, and then we'll send one in there. Send a skeleton running that way.
Imagining the clacking of bones going on right now.
Actually, I'll
Click, click, click.
leave this guy over here to at least make it like difficult terrain to get past him.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's me.
That's your turn. Mishra's up. What's Mishra doing?
Good question.
Mishra is going to.
I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry, I ran to go get my charger and I was going up the stairs. I heard it cut off and I was like, no.
Ah,
Mishra is going to point at the storm giant and cast Timeless Laughter.
uh-oh.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. The giant?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. 18.
He succeeds, so
Oof.
nothing happens.
That's tough.
So Mishra is just gonna, I guess, go with everybody else.
Okay.
Run away.
Mishra
Gonna
is
run
skedaddling.
30 feet.
Summon mage hands, start tugging them slowly away.
Yeah. All right. So Mishra also skedaddling. Maynard, death save.
Fail.
Is that one fail, one success, or just one fail?
That's the first time I've rolled.
Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. Little, death save.
She's not there.
Little,
Little.
she sent me a picture of a 10 that she rolled.
What? Okay, so I'll count that as a success.
Okay.
Where is she?
Yeah.
I don't know. She should be here.
Where is she?
Oh, there's-
Okay, whatever. Little, what did you roll for your death save?
10.
Okay, all right, that's a success. All right.
I have photo proof.
Okay, I saw it. Yeah.
Except for that.
Okay, the hag's turn now. The hag at this point just absolutely cackles as she watches you all run away.
Oh God.
And she just, it's this disgusting laugh that almost sounds wet. And she's going to I think she's gonna keep up her wall of ice because it's doing its job pretty well right now. But she watches. She kind of hovers on her. She takes her staff and she kind of mounts it and begins to hover, almost like a witch on a broom. And she kind of hovers to the ground, and she's just cackling disgustingly. Okay. It is the giant's turn now. Giant will step forward and attack this zombie.
No.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yup.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Nah, he tanks this. I know it.
Yeah, what's your HP for him?
What's the damage?
Okay, hold on.
He has 22.
Ooh, probably not is the answer.
No, he tanks it. I know it.
Or probably. Oh, that was only 10 plus. Hold on, 10 plus 17
no.
damage.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
Well, technically he gets another attack.
Yeah, I know, but
Uh,
he survived the first one. That's all I care about.
the second one is only 14 to hit. Does that hit? Hello?
How does their armor class work?
Who
Armor
is it?
class is 8.
The zombie?
So
Definitely hits.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. Pretty sure your zombie's dead, my friend.
It's already dead.
Okay,
It's
hold on.
fine. I can always
Yeah, that's a
come back.
15 to hit. So he just comes
Yeah.
forward and just goes and just like absolutely smashes this zombie into the ground. Just pile of guts. Alright, so that zombie's off the board, and it is Kilgore's turn. Kilgore, are you still running?
Hell yeah.
Alright, do you want to take a second to try to stabilize endurance with a medicine check?
Hold on. Gotta hold on. Gotta remember which tab I have open. So with the medicine thing? Is that a skills thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Just roll.
22.
Okay, so
Hey.
you stabilize endurance. Good work.
Okay.
Um,
Lit.
Alright. So that's that. Trying to look at some things real quick. Okay, nice. Alright. Silas,
What's up?
what are you doing? What's your plan right now?
What is my plan? I don't think I have one.
Okay. So I'm assuming at this point you guys are kind of out of combat.
Yeah.
You guys are hiding. So you guys all duck into one of these old houses
Yeah. I wanna be
together
in this
and
one.
okay. So you
Mm.
guys all duck into the back of this house. Kilgore stabilizes endurance and Mishra's kind of next to you, Silas. And she's like, Silas, what are we going to do? They're out there, they're gonna die.
Let's lower our voices. What is the frost giant doing?
Just obliterated your zombie and is walking through the wall of
Okay.
ice right now.
So he's going through it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to like kind of sneak my beholder back up, like, I don't know how this like
Okay.
real time is happening, but like try to be a little sneaky, especially since we're hovering.
Sure, sure.
And yeah, I'm just gonna watch what the frost giant does and
Okay.
try to react accordingly.
Alright, what are your zombies and skeletons doing in your beholder?
The zombies and skeletons, they scattered. They're
They're out. Okay.
gone with the wind.
Zombie is gone, so. Alright, what's your beholder doing?
What's the frost giant doing?
Well, the frost giant just is like walking through right now. He just obliterated real time. He just obliterated the zombie. So
Yeah.
it's now your
Okay, I'll
game's
tell
turn.
you, my plan
Okay.
is to try and snatch someone up,
Okay.
since he can kind of hover over the wall.
I mean, he could probably hover up this roof and go over the roof too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you want to move him
So-
this way?
My plan is for stealth. And
Do a
then-
little stealth check real quick. Do a little stealth check.
That does make sense. Okay. What is? Oh wait, that it has a stat block, doesn't it? 14 plus plus 0, so 14.
So, unfortunately, this
Well-
frost giant is very. You would expect since it has an extra head kind of growing out of its shoulder to be a little bit more perceptive, but it definitely is not, and it was locked on this bloodshed that is just committed against the zombie. So your beholder has managed to avoid it as it marches forward. So
Okay.
is your beholder gonna go snatch somebody up, or what's the deal?
Yes. Okay. Now tell me the logistics of how much I'm allowed to get away with.
Uh-oh. What do you mean by that?
Weird.
So you know how beholders have several arms, right?
They have eye stalks. Yeah, no real opposable thumbs or anything.
Can they pick things up though?
Well, necessarily.
Okay, that's interesting. That's fascinating.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, here's the new plan.
New plan.
New plan.
You're playing.
We're gonna sprint out here, take a shot at this guy and
Okay.
this bitch,
Okay.
and then start running that way.
Okay. Alright, go ahead. Go for it.
I don't even care if they hit. Well, first one misses, second
Okay.
one misses,
Uh-oh. Wait,
and then he starts running.
Do you hit the hag? See if you hit the hag.
No, they both missed.
Are you sure?
I rolled. Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, beholders skedaddling as well. Okay. Alright, Silas's turn is up. Mishra's turn.
I never rolled for the booming blade damage when he moved.
Oh, okay,
He
sorry.
took he took 14.
Okay. Hey, everything matters in
Mhm.
this fight.
It
Everything
all
matters.
matters.
It all matters. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It is now Mishra's turn.
What do you think she's gonna do? And I'll let you control.
Well,
it now.
Mishra kind of follows Silas into this building. I'm gonna say that she kind of finds like a little window to kind of hide in and starts trying to snipe the frost giant from up here.
No!
No.
I'm gonna stop
What?
her from doing that. We're on a
What are you
stealth
saying?
mission.
Silas, what should I do? What do you want me to do?
Not
Oh,
kill
someone
that
said to
thing.
shoot, shoot.
That's
What
not
do
an
I do?
option right now.
Silas, what do you want me to do? Silas, you're the one that's supposed to be controlling me right now. What do you want me to do?
You're the sneaky one. You're the sneaky one. Go sneak.
Well, what am I supposed to freaking do?
Just imagining Misha with like this giant fucking sniper rifle.
Yeah.
What
I
do
don't know,
do? What do
Misha.
you want
I'm
me
trying to
do?
figure it out.
Okay, fine. I'll try to sneak down there and get Maynard, but he's right in front of that creepy salamander thing, and I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll try one more thing. Just give me a second.
Okay, fine. I'll wait.
Okay.
Mishra also has invisibility.
Has what?
Invisibility.
I didn't give it to her. Oh yeah, she. Okay, gotcha.
She has the spell.
Yeah. Okay. Do those things care about the beholder thing? Chase it at all?
I don't know yet. It's not their turn, so.
Okay. We'll see.
Silas, what do you want me to do? I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm not good under pressure.
Do you have anything to help with stealth? We're trying to stealth.
I'm invisible. I can be invisible, Silas. Don't you know this about me?
Can you make us both invisible?
I mean, probably.
No.
No? Oh, no.
Wait, she only
only
has
has-
first level spells?
Yes, second level spell slots is her highest.
Oh, is it a first
That's-
level spell or is it a
that's
second, level? spell?
I can
God.
make
can't
myself
upcast it.
invisible. I could make you invisible, but I can't make both of us invisible.
Well, make yourself invisible and we'll see from there.
Okay, fine. She casts invisibility. But
Mhm.
she's yeah, so she casts invisibility. Alright, so Maynard, another death save.
Fail.
Oh my god! Okay.
What are you on? 1 and 1?
Two
Oh,
fails.
two fails.
Oh. And no successes yet?
No
Now
successes.
that's real interesting.
And he could
Mishra
lie.
watches as the color just
You should have
leaves
lied,
Maynard's
Gentry.
face.
Hmm.
It is
It
now
was
the
on-
salamander's turn.
I rolled. It was on 13, and then it goes home 6.
Oop. All right, guys. Evens
Okay.
or odds?
Oh god.
Wait, does everyone vote?
Evens.
Guess not.
Okay.
That's
The
not good.
salamander sees the beholder and goes slithering after him. And let's see, hold on. Let's see what 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, because its speed is 60. It is going to attack your beholder, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
ready for
nat
this.
1 for the first attack. Cool.
Miss.
Very big miss. Okay. What's the AC of your dude? This one definitely
15.
hits. Yeah, okay, definitely hits. So, first attack hits. Second attack also hits. Third
Wait, I
attack-
thought you said the first attack missed.
It's a multi-attack.
Oh.
So, the first one missed. So then I got a attack, another miss, and another hit. So I got 3 hits. Let's do this. All right. 4 plus 6 is 10. 12 plus 5. So that's 17 damage to your beholder.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So this thing is like attacking your beholder. It is now Little's turn. Little, roll me a death save.
$17.
Okay, Little's back up to 1 HP. She is like on the ground and just like.
It's like I played Fortnite for the first time this weekend, and I kind of like it, honestly. And it reminds me of like when they're crawling. That's what Lil's doing right
Yeah.
now.
Literally, that's exactly what's happening. So Little, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
Actually,
can I
wait.
actually? Do I have a turn?
No, sorry, I misspoke. Next time you will. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Okay. Endurance. You are you're stabilized, and you and Kilgore are currently in this building with Silas and Mishra.
Okay. Or were you just planning on? I guess I'm gonna be kind of like still out of it. Like, the hell's going on?
Well, we're all dying.
I can see that. Ugh. So are we running away? Like, what's the plan here?
Currently,
we're trying
Maynard's
to
right
collect
out there.
Maynard and
He's about to
Little.
die.
Like, oh God. Am I like tucked away in this house? Like, could I like exit this house if I wanted to?
I mean, if you went downstairs, I think he kind of got you guys to the
Or it
second
looks like
floor.
there's a window.
What? Oh, how? Okay, just
Yeah.
like logistically, I don't want to like complicate things too much, but like, are we?
Okay.
Because I know I can't talk to Maynard a little right now to see what they're planning, but since I know they're dying and everything, could theoretically I, as a giant eagle, pick up 2 people in my talons? Like,
You could definitely
Like you could
one.
pick up one, yeah.
Definitely one.
I'm gonna like basically like crawl my ass downstairs, like half falling and everything, and kind of like get myself out the door and transform into my giant eagle form. And I'm gonna grab Little in my talons and fly her away briefly.
Oh dang.
I'll come back. I'm coming back. She's
All right. Giant eagle comes in, swoops in, grabs Little, and what's your fly speed right now?
Good question. Let me check. Giant eagle. I probably should have pulled it up. All right, eagle. It is. It says it is speed 80 feet
Oh,
flying.
okay. let's see here.
Wow, so fast. So far gone.
So yeah, so you can get there and honestly back or in a different direction.
Yeah.
So
Away.
where are you taking Little?
Is there like an opening in that building that I could kind of like lower her into, or like that I came from?
I mean,
No.
you can put her. There's like a hole in the roof.
I guess I'll put her there because that's where everybody is.
Okay.
Members.
But just yeah. So you're gonna come over here, and then you're gonna grab Little, and then you guys are both gonna go back up here.
Yes.
Okay. And that is your turn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, pro strat, endurance, eagle form, ASAP, swings down, picks up Little, picks her back up, her little limp body flapping in the breeze. So it is now the hag's turn. The hag totally sees you pick her up and take her to that building.
Oh dear, I figured. Yeah. Uh-oh.
So at this point, the hag cries out and says, "They're in the building!"
Oh, sorry guys.
And
Got us
so
fucked
I
up.
was wondering about
I
that.
thought that everybody knew we were already in that building, so well, R.I.P.
Well, shit.
Oh shit. Here we go. again.
So the hag takes down her wall of ice. And she is going to fly and her little broom go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Get between you guys and Maynard. And she's going to hold her action.
Figures.
So, next up is the giant's turn. The giant realizes what she says, and he's going to come this way.
I
And
hate
he's-
you.
You guys are on the second floor, and he can't quite fit through the door, but he's gonna just go ahead and start like smacking the side of this building, trying to topple it. The first attack he doesn't quite do as much as he hoped for, but the second attack lands with an absolute ferocious blow. He takes his great axe and just starts slamming away at the pillars, and part of this building begins to crumble away. I need Silas and Misha to make a dex save. I'll make Misha's. What is Misha's deck? Actually, you do
16
it. Chitri.
plus something.
Dex save.
16
Oh, yeah,
plus
she
3,
succeeds.
19.
Okay, you guys both succeed, and you jump back as part of the second floor begins crumbling away. And you can see the giant's ugly face as half of this is now crumbled away, and his face is poking like right through, like Attack on Titan style, the second floor of this building.
Noted. Good to know.
So, there you go. It is now Kilgore's turn.
Can I just heal somebody else?
Not
I
can't
don't
right
think
now,
so.
no.
Okay.
I
don't
think
know what
Maynard
to
has
do.
everybody's health potions in the world right now.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean,
Michael
I don't have
holds it
any.
Probably.
no.
JK.
I think
Um,
everybody was holding on to theirs.
No.
But I already
is
used
there any way I could throw something at people?
You could run up and try to stab him, maybe. Like
Okay. What, this little red thing or this thing?
this dude. His face is like sticking through the floor right now.
See, I heard you say this dude, but I still don't know which one you're talking about.
Big guy. The big guy.
Okay, stab him with my big sword.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, what do I have to do to do that?
Roll an
just the
attack
sword
roll.
thing? Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, 15.
That does not hit. Try again.
28.
That does hit. Yeah.
And then 12 damage, I guess.
12 damage.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So Kilgore, running ferociously forward, smacks this guy in the face, and he roars in pain. He's pissed off. And it is now Silas's turn.
Okay. Is there a back window in this thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just wondering. Okay. I wanna release my boy, my aberration.
Hmm.
And then I want to summon another aberration.
Oh God. Okay.
I want to do it right here where I
Okay.
can see. And I'll do. Let me make sure this mother has arms.
What, the star spawn or the
The slotty. I mean, he
Oh,
definitely
that
has
definitely has
claw
arms. Yeah,
appendages.
he definitely has
Okay.
arms.
And he's gonna grab up Maynard
Okay.
and try and leap or whatever he can away
Like a froggy. Yeah.
like a froggy.
So, yeah. So you grab Maynard and you try. What's your speed?
That's a good question. Are they the ones that can fly?
No.
Wait. Oh wait, could I pick
30,
him up with?
30 feet.
Could I pick him up with the other thing?
What are you talking about? Star spawn?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is a
Let's do
star
s-
spawn? They
yeah,
don't have
good
hands.
question. I don't really know myself. Yeah, they have like little. They're like wizardy looking dudes.
Can they? Are they the ones that fly?
No, that's the beholderkin that can fly.
The holder it says hover only.
Oh, well, hold on.
Or well, beholder can only hover. Actually, no, it's probably just 30 feet. Okay. Well, 30 feet. Gonna just like run up behind the frost giant and we'll do our best to like toss Maynard into our group.
You know Star Spawn has some attacks, right? Just saying.
Sure. I'm just trying to get our boy back.
Okay, sure. So, you pick him up, and so you pass by the frost giant, and carry him underneath the frost giant's legs into the bottom floor. Is that your plan?
I mean, you said that the second floor is exposed at this point, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know exactly the layout, but I want to get him tossed up there. To like,
I don't quite
hopefully
know
we
if
can
you
catch
can
him.
toss him. I don't think your star spawn
Are there
quite has that.
stairs?
What?
Yeah, there's stairs in the
Or
back
wait,
corner, but
no, I
you're gonna have
wanted
to
to go
pass
with
by
the
this frost
slotty.
giant first.
I
the
wanted to go
slotty.
with the slotty after they couldn't fly. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
So he could dash as an action.
oh,
Run
yeah, I
away.
guess so.
Get up the stairs.
Yeah, sure. He could do that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like,
So you managed to
Well-
get your boy Maynard all on the second floor.
Yeah.
But as you begin to dash away towards the thing, homegirl Hag was holding her action.
okay.
So she is going to cast Hold Person on your creature. Go ahead and make a.
Well, he's a monster. Not a
It's
Well,
not a
person.
humanoid.
Still
Oh.
him. It is. Wait.
It's not a humanoid.
Oh shoot! It's not. Okay, just kidding. Then.
So it fails.
Oh shoot! That gummit. Okay, that's on me.
Woo.
That's on me. I can't get out of
Okay.
that one. Okay.
All right.
So
So we're
that's
sprinting up the stairs and probably taking an
sprinting up the
opportunity
stairs.
attack.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. All right, the frost giant. Oh yeah, he totally hits you. It's like a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, he is smacking your dude, with his axe.
Uh huh.
Let's do that.
Also,
All
I
right,
have
your
to go in
dude's
like a
taking.
minute.
Oh dang, your dude's taking 24 damage.
Okay, noted.
Okay. So with that being said, it is
So,
now.
Yeah, I want, but just to finish off with what I was saying, like,
Mhm.
I want to like get him. I want to yell like, "Get this man a health potion," because I don't have one. Do I? Do I have like a lesser health potion?
I don't know. If it's in your equipment, then yes. But if it's not, then no. Does Misha have one, Gentry?
I don't.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then I want to like, Okay. Once he gets like drops off the dude, or the dude drops off Maynard, I want him to be like frontlining in this guy's
Okay.
face,
Okay. So your bro steps forward.
and then hey, wait,
Not Maynard, but yeah.
Hey, get him back
Okay.
here.
So
Hey, maybe put him on this side.
yeah. So you guys are starting to get this overwhelming sense of, oh my god, are we gonna die in this little building that is about to fall apart? Whether
been
by
had
this
this sense.
giant's hand or by this hag that can cast who knows what, and this salamander running rampant in the city, like panic is starting to set in. And Mishra, like you can hear her just like sobbing even though she's invisible. Like you can just hear her like sniffing really loudly. And Silas, you look back at Maynard like unconscious on the ground. You see Endurance kind of like trying to hold it together with like in her eagle form with Little on the ground. Like things are looking bleak. Silas, you are feeling extremely desperate and extremely overwhelmed. You're kind of looking around like, we're gonna die. Like, so yeah, that's how it's going. And so let's see, whose turn is it?
Yeah. Thank you.
So anyway,
Jeez.
So
Sounded
anyway,
like it was like a and
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, and then you get saved, but
somebody help.
no, it's just
So
gonna die.
just to update you guys, everything is sucked. You guys are probably gonna die, and you'll feel terrible.
so Mishra just like sobbing, you watch as Maynard's body kind of is like being thrown from side to side, is you can only assume Mishra is like kind of trying to help him. Silas, and you are like face to face with this giant. And then you hear this like boom, you hear this bang, and you hear the hag just screech out as this like giant blue light kind of releases, and it comes from behind the frost giant from kind of the outside, and even the frost giant like screeches out, and it like shakes its head really violently, and it kind of turns its body around, and you watch as it just gets like struck in the chest by this giant bolt of lightning, and you hear just like this clamoring happening outside, and as you, Silas, as you kind of creep forward and look outside, you see more people. You see this person with this dark hair, this elf man with dark hair and glasses, forming this blue orb around the hag, and ensnaring her in it. And you see as there's a small gnome man just absolutely hacking away at the salamander off in the distance. And you see this massive paladin woman. She is going to town, just absolutely slashing at the back of this frost giant's legs. And for a moment, Silas, you're just absolutely shaken at what's going on. So very quickly, the frost giant kind of exits the second floor area it's in and kind of goes back out. And you watch as the frost giant is consumed by this bolt once again, that you don't know where it's coming from. And you watch as it falls to its knees as the paladin kind of finishes a final blow by chopping the back of its neck, and it falls on the ground. And you listen as the hag, you listen as the hag just like screams out like, and you watch as she extends her hand, and like all this like icy energy begins to emanate from it as she points it at this elf man with the glasses, and she casts forth this ice storm at him, and you watch him just like extend his hand back, and all of a sudden the ice storm just shoots right back out at her and just absolutely like smacks her in the face, and suddenly her face has been pelted by all these shards of ice as she falls back on the ground, and you watch as she dies. Off in the distance, you hear the salamander screaming and writhing in pain as it's consumed in a pyre of fire. It's doing its very best to release icy breath from this pyre, but unfortunately, the fire, it's absolutely vulnerable to fire, and it is just like sizzling and crackling, and you watch as it just cries out this nasty, gnarly scream and falls onto the ground. And you guys have been saved.
You'll love to see it.
Get this man a health potion.
Am I still dying?
Yeah.
So Mishra's gonna do a medicine check on you, Maynard, and she succeeds. So you're at least stable.
Imagine
Okay.
she fails.
Yeah.
Back to 1 HP.
What's that show that it's like everyone is dying and then one guy's like, wait, I'm still alive. Oh, what is that from?
I don't know.
Is that Rick and Morty? I don't
It might
know.
be.
Oh, it might be. Ah,
Oh, never mind. It was a Smosh.
Oh,
Y'all remember Smosh? It was a Smosh Holiday Edition
Oh my
claymation. Never mind.
God.
Y'all should watch it. But yeah, that's what it's from. Okay.
all right. And for the rest of the session, Silas is in stunned silence.
Oh shit.
stunned silence. So
Ugh.
you see
Okay,
this group
goodbye,
kind
guys.
of
Bye, Silas.
here, and the elf man kind of steps forward and says, "Are you okay?"
Are we all like seeing this like near?
Yeah, yeah. You're still eagle form though.
Okay. Yeah, I say nothing.
Get them some healing. And so you hear the you like watch as the paladin kind of climbs up, and she has this like dark, almost like navy hair. And she's got this like huge pink armor on. She looks very well put together, and she steps forward and kind of lays some hands on you guys, and heals you. Gives you some health back, especially Maynard and Little. And she
Little
says,
was like shitting herself in the corner. Just like,
"Are you all right?"
Not really.
Here, we'll take care of you from here. And she kind of like picks you up, Maynard. She's
Oh.
extremely strong.
Thank you.
Little's like going crazy. She's like, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Let me be!"
Don't touch my belly.
I know.
Does a little back feet kicks.
Yeah. Death claws.
Feel
Oh my-
safe now. And so she carries you out of this building, kind of into the main square. And so you see this group of people. This is really giving you some Fantastic Four vibes, but it is not the same. Let me go ahead and show you. So you see kind of these. Let me pull this up.
It is. You get a wizard guy and then the strong woman,
Yeah,
strong
Uh,
armored woman.
hold on. Give me a sec to share this. Okay. Just the ones at the top there. Wait, what the crap? Don't look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Ah!
Close your eyes. Stop looking. Stop looking. Stop share. Stop share. Stop share. No. No. Why is it not? Why is it frozen?
I don't see anything that makes you feel better. I just see a
Oh,
black screen.
good. Mine's freaking frozen right now, so I can't do anything.
No.
No, my whole screen's frozen. Ah. Okay, so
What? Asamentus is Elodia's father?
what? I never said that. That's not on here. Where are you getting that from? Anyway, my computer's completely frozen, so I'll just narrate. So she says, "My name is Damus." Okay, let's try this again, hose. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, and there we go. You see these three characters. She says, "My name is Hannah. Nice to meet you."
Certainly not.
And this little gnome dude, he's like, "Oi, did you make it? Are they live up there? Hello, Hannah?" And she's like,
Okay, Jacob's doing
Eagles.
something to me.
"Is that what that face was? Oh my god. Oh my god. And so Jacob steps forward and he says, "Are they okay?" And Hannah says,
I need resuscitation.
and so Hannah steps forward and says, "Yes, they're okay. They're a little worse for wear, but they should be okay." He says, "Good. I was afraid we hadn't made it in time." Um, and so he kind of climbs up there, and he says, "What? I see that you were attacked. Um, why are you out here? Why are you in the middle of this abandoned town?"
Endurance will go ahead and like turn back to her regular form and be like, "Well, we're on our way to a sort of meeting and encountered this woman who we felt bad for, who turned out to be a monster, and she tried to kill us. So yeah, a great day."
May I ask, what sort of meeting is this?
I'm gonna kind of like look at Silas.
Are you
Oh,
going to
Silas,
the
Ben is
town?
not here anymore. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if Silas were here, I would look at him. I'll go ahead and look at kind of everybody else, like gauging if we want to specify. Do we?
It's a meeting to stop this Pale Rider fellow.
So you're going to the Tower of Telethos as well?
Ooh.
Indeed.
My name is Jacob. Jacob Burrell. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sir Maynard.
I'm little. Little flower. Oh, wait. Don't look at the face of this thing, but like she like puts her paw out.
Oh God. This is very nice to meet you. And the small guy, he goes, "Well, my name's Reagan. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you.
We're all Nellian champions. Nice to meet. I'm assuming other champions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
And Jacob's very interested by this, and he says, "You are the champions. Who do you represent?"
Mask.
Mask.
Yeah.
Champions of Mask.
Yep. That guy.
Well, I have to say I'm surprised, but I'm glad to know that we have allies in all places.
Of course. Yeah. We were a little surprised too.
So, Champions of Nelia?
Yes, we are sent directly from Herath Abbey.
So I guess you all are very familiar with the Pale Rider.
Yes, indeed, we are a little too familiar. Well, would you permit us to accompany you to the Tower of Telethos?
Of course, you saved our
Sure.
lives.
Yes. It's the least we could do.
Indeed. Well, I suppose we should properly introduce ourselves. My name is Jacob Camadon Burrell. This is Hannah Fairblood, and this is Regan Junebug. So,
Lovely
very,
to
very
meet all
nice
of
to
you.
meet you.
Yes.
Well, I represent Ivana, which truly I represent all three aspects of Nelia due to my heritage, but in particular Ivana. And Hannah says, "I come representing Lady Reloon." And Reagan kind of pipes up and he says, "I'm just here to kind of be security, but I guess technically I'm a champion too."
Nice. Well, it's good to know we're not alone out here. A little bit of a shocker we just experienced, so yeah.
And then you hear kind of off in the distance, "Hey!" And you kind of look back, and there walks out this massive black dragonborn with this flowing white hair. And next to him, you see this kind of smaller, thinner elf man in long robes. And so you see them kind of walk out from behind, and Jacob goes, "Ah, Dragoth, I see you are able to slay the salamander." And he says, "Yes, with my own 2 hands." And you see kind of this like fire energy crackling from his hands, but his like fists kind of glow like a red. And the other guy next to him says, "Yes, it was not that hard of a task." And he kind of has like a winsome look to his countenance, kind of a whimsical, if you will. Uh, and so Jacob kind of steps forward and says, "Well, this is all of our gang. Um, we're all traveling there. So I suppose it'll be better in numbers."
Agreed. Yes, especially after that incident we just had.
Well, if anyone needs healing, Hanneth is a very talented and gifted healer, and so is Ziad. And the winsome-looking man in robes kind of nods gracefully. And so he says, "Well, it's probably not good for us to stay here. We should probably keep going, unless you're too tired to proceed. Maybe it's good to hunker down in one of these buildings and heal up a little. Rest."
Yeah, it seems like you've helped us take care of the problem, so that'd be nice.
Those cursed hags.
Never trust old women in blizzards, I guess.
And so, with that, they kind of establish a campsite, um, and they all say that they'll take the watch, so you guys can all heal up. Um, and that is where we will conclude for the evening, I believe.
Nice.
So we'll finish right there. Peace out.